today is a huge day for gaming. Because today, September 4th, marks the release date of something many gamers, including myself, have been waiting a very long time for and anticipating. A release so monumental, the servers went down temporarily. It was absolutely wild. This is something I've been looking forward to a very long time. And I'm sure many of you guys are on the same exact page. That's right. We're talking Andoris is released as a playable character in Girls Frontline 2. And I'm probably gonna fail every 50-50. I'm calling it now. But the good news is, I have enough to guarantee her. I hardly know her. Fun fact, if you remember from my anniversary stream, my 2-year anniversary, I had 3 wife TM listed, and you may have noticed that Andoris was not one of them. The only reason she's not one of them is because the other 2 had lore and playable backstories. Whereas Andoris wasn't in the game yet. All I had to go off was the event stories. But now, with her as a playable character in the game, I'm gonna get the lore experience and it's gonna be great. But before we get carried away, congratulations, Core! You're first, you did it, Core. You're first. How do you feel being first? It's you. You are first, Core. Congratulations on getting first before everyone else.
I'm going to open a cardio-focused gym, where the instructors jog from door to door, and tell people about the benefits of joining it. I've named it Jehovah's Fitness.
I hate it. I hate it. See, here's the thing. You know what I think about fitness? This is what I think about fitness. Fitting these nuts in your mouth. So there's a lot of events going on right now. We have the main event. Ex Umbra has expired. There's the Mossy Nugget skiing, her skiing outfit, which I think this is adorable. I like this and I'm so glad we're getting it for free. Ness only hates it because he's been slacking lately. I've been slacking my whole fucking life. We get free pulls, which is great. We get this, which is a Halloween outfit. Everybody but me likes this outfit. We get this, which is like the best outfit ever, and I'm gonna be getting it, but I forgot to put funds forward, so I'm gonna get it off stream. Let's look at it. Why don't we look at the outfit? Look at this. Except the gun doesn't fit, but this is I like this a lot. I mean, QJ was already good, but this is like, gimme. I like this. Banger outfit. Banging outfit, my man. Banger hardly knows. It's funny, I like the outfit. This is a regular outfit, which isn't bad by any means, but this! Oh, give me that traditional samurai, not even samurai, she's Chinese. What else is there? Right. We get to learn how the dolls work. The outfit works with the guns color-wise. Jamie, pull up the gun that doesn't come with it. You have to buy it separately. However, oh, there it is. Look at this. Look at this. This is the skin that you can pay extra money, fucking $6 for a weapon skin. The gun you have equipped already? Huh. I guess you're right. I really like what I refer to as the, oh no, there's another one. The Call of Duty weapon skins. Thanks, the man's funding my gambling addiction. Thanks for the 100 bits. Fun fact, if you want a Twitch streamer to receive money, like, as soon as Twitch can pay them, donate them $50 worth of bits or $50 of payout worth in gift subs, which is like 100 gift subs. And your airsoft listen, it's fine. I wanted to talk about the laser weapons, the Call of Duty laser beam weapons. I really like these. I like these a lot. They're just as futuristic toy gun, sci-fi enough to be like, yes, I like this. I want this. However, in the event, we got... I'm gonna call her Dorka. And I'm only gonna explain why once. Here we go. Listen up. Her katakana name, as well as how her name is pronounced, is supposed to be like Bjorka. It's like Bjorka, but it's spelt Belka. Many such cases. So, Bjorka, but she acts all whimsically goofy silly, like a dork. So I call her Dorka. Let's see what her animation is. See, look at this! Tell me she's not Dorka like this. She's got the PK Thunder. So what I'm getting from this is that these orange leggings give the worst fucking chafing. So bad, the chafing just generates static electricity. Bro, pick me up, I have ray gun. I pull her. Maybe. I'm gonna see how she is. Let's see how she is. Let's see how she plays, and then we'll get into the event. Long stream today, by the way. And long stream tomorrow, too. She giggles. I giggle. She's literally me. Ah, this is so unfair, Commander. You must always expect unexpected situations and sudden difficulties to arise during combat. This is a pretty common occurrence. I'll show you something that arises during combat. But the enemy units here are so strong, and they have the terrain advantage. I believe that Dorka won't lose to something like this. She's too cute and silly not to pull. I'm glad you used accurate terminology. If you said cute and funny, that would be an incorrect statement. Ness needs more Penitia in his life, purely because I don't play it and have demanded it. Remind me in about 5 minutes after we're done doing Dorka's demonstration. Nice zoom shot. Yeah, you're right, Commander. I won't lose even if the enemies are strong and I'm the only one around. I want to be as dependent as my big sis. Oh my god. Thanks, sweet say. Except my mind went elsewhere with that. That's the spirit. But I want you to praise me more, Commander. Don't count on it. Let's start the battle. Look at this freaking Breath of the Wild shrine trial looking map. Dorka is a Vanguard class doll with extremely high mobility, boasting multiple skills that allow extra movement. She can apply negative charge and many other debuffs to enemy units. After killing a target, she gains concealment, which increases her survivability. Well, that's great, but if she's gonna be fighting bosses, she can't exactly kill targets. Okay. Her abilities. Sylvan Vault deals physical damage. I thought she was electric. The damage is increased based on the number of negative charge stacks on the field. If the target is a boss unit and is afflicted with negative charge, the damage dealt is automatically maximized. Okay, thank God. Vanguard class, like so many others. Actually, no! You'd be surprised. If this attack lands a critical hit, Dorka gains Confectance Index. So max out her crit, got it. After using this skill, Dorka can charge towards an anti-tile within the skill's range. Oh, so she can zap around like her animation. Like so many recent ones. Maybe. Crackling Core. Hey, Core, it's you. She'll crackle you. Better watch out. Dorka deals electric damage and gains active engagement, which converts her attacks to electric damage and increases the damage dealt. After using the skill, she can immediately follow up with either the active skill Sylvan Vault or the basic attack Nutcracker Shell. Nutcracker? I hardly know her, so this lets her attack twice in one turn. Very cool. Leaping Arc, her ultimate. Dorka deals electric damage and applies conductivity to the target. She also gains continual release. I'll show you a continual release, dealing electric damage and stability damage to the nearest enemy target at the end of her action. I'll have to see it to believe it. The Forest Secrets. What are you? A forest elf? No. At the start of the turn, Dorka gains Confectance Index. At least it's passive. Before attacking, she inflicts negative charge on the target and the nearest enemy unit of the target. Units with negative charge take Vix damage under various conditions. Additionally, when such units take targeted electric damage, other units affected with negative charge also take Vix damage. So it's like Vector with her fire. After killing an enemy, Dorka gains concealment, making her untargetable by enemy units. Oh, like Ulrin. If you have a continual release lasting longer than 4 hours, contact a physician. I did not, And I turned out okay. Do what you want with that information. Let's... Hold on, how does this work? Do I... It's a leaping attack, dealing damage to it. Wait. There we go. But first, let me make sure all the animations are on. Woo! That would have been close. Okay, let's try her ultimate, see how it does. Go, Dorka! It just works. We get negative charge. Oh, she run? Oh my god. I can't wait for the artwork of her just like rapid fire stepping on someone. That did a lot of damage. Wait. Wait. We didn't do anything. Okay. We just win. Okay. Up next is wife! Sorry, reflex. Anyway. Let's see her introduction. Oh, she's the Matrix. She just stops. She just shields everything. She has an impenetrable shield. She is impregnable. That is a word. It's a word, okay? I didn't choose the English language. What's this? It's gonna blow up in your face. Don't do that. Impregnatable. I am gonna play the game. Ah, end this. We're surrounded. God damn it. Ah, don't panic, Belka. Or Dorka. We'll find a way to get out of this. Boss man, begging $2 at once. We got a big hole this time. Don't celebrate too early. They might escape. You're thinking too much, boss man. Where and how they gonna escape? Worst come to worst, we'll have to break them into scraps. We'll still get to bring our scraps back. I like this one a lot. She blue screens and it's funny. Oh my, how nice of you. However, I must apologize. We're in a hurry, so we won't be able to show you any mercy. We just zoomed into her and didn't even let me. It didn't even let me finish the text. It just ended by zooming into her. She's a bulwark. We finally get the third bulwark doll in the game. She's a healer. I hardly know her. And she summons. Andoris is my wife, with extremely high defensive abilities. She can share part of the damage taken by her abilities and will not die after suffering lethal damage for the first time. People don't die if they're killed. She can summon auto turrets. Auto turrets deal damage to enemy units and apply negative charge. Oh, she's electric. Oh my god. Okay. Gentle offensive. She summons one auto turret on an empty tile. This skill can be used again after skill usage. Oh, so she could just keep the turrets going. Streamline tactics. Deals electric damage and applies electro charge to the enemy target. Electro charge causes targets to take extra stability damage when taking targeted electric damage and recovers the attacker's HP, like Xiaohui's ability. Okay, her ult. Fortification Protocol. Andoris recovers stability index and applies shelter and positive charge to all allied units while gaining fortified stance herself. While in fortified stance, Andoris no longer benefits from cover, but gains reduced incoming damage and stability damage. Oh, so I can just plop her wherever. Okay. Delayed response. At the start of the battle, Andoris gains self-diagnosis. Upon taking fatal damage, Andoris does not die. Instead, she cleanses all debuffs on herself and recovers certain HP and stability index. When an allied unit with positive charge is damaged, part of that damage is shared with Andoris. When performing an active attack on an enemy unit inflicted with negative charge, Andoris recovers HP. Oh, so she's like a pain absorber healer type. That the damage gets funneled through her, but she shields it. That's actually pretty awesome. When damaged, Andoris recovers HP and gains Confected Index, as well as applying blunted nerves to herself and all auto turrets, which increases the target's defense. If not protected by Cover Corp, Andoris expends stability and reduces damage taken. So she is a tank that just stands there menacingly. Need a full team of LMG users. There are only 2 LMGs in the game right now. That'd be my wife and Petitia. When they add her according to the wiki, and they have a unique weapon. It's fine. Okay, here we go. Andoris. Do your ult. Just stand here menacingly. I want to see this. That was adorable. It's like Parry, but gentler. I like this. Go, Bjorka. Do your... Oh, we're trapped in here. Uh-oh. Well, what if I do the leaping arc here? Ah. Let's get the big guy first. Yeah, everybody gets negative charge. Today's tea, lemon ginger like usual. Bonk. Oh wow, that's a lot of negative charge. Oh shit, that was premature. He's gonna explode and die. Uh-oh. And wait, she's applying blunted nerves. We take like no damage. Bonk. Ow. Ow. That's fine. Well, they can't target. They can only target Andoris, who is shielded. Very cool. Let's try that. Let's try this gentle offensive. Let's see. Let's put a turret down. Bonk. Yeah, auto turret. Yo, I could set down another auto turret. Let's go. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh my god. Yo, and they go immediately. Yeah. And they keep going. Pain. It's fine. So after I use this, I could use another skill. Honk. Oh, that zapped everybody. And I got an achievement for that. Thanks, Gin. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely playing for Andoris. This is nice. And last but certainly not least is Xiaohui, who we'll do later. Let's go gambling. We're gonna go gambling for Andoris because, oh my god, they reset my fucking counter. Motherfuckers. It's fine. Let's go gambling! We didn't get anything. We should probably check out their ultimate weapons. I'm probably not ever gonna be rolling for ultimates weapons. Getting gotcha cucked, yeah. Well, we immediately got Groza, the poster girl. Which, you know, she is wife material, honestly. But true to power creep, she's unfortunately outclassed by other wife. That's pretty good. Aw, dang it. That's alright. Yo, we got 2 purple. We got both of the other dolls in this banner that are not the actual one. Not the one that matters. Man, I miss seeing her in the story. Like, the story has taken such a backseat. Aw, dang it. I mean, that's pretty good. The G36K, but with the KSK. Oh, dang it. Wait a minute. This isn't Hollow Knight lingerie melody! I mean, it kind of is. That's pretty good. But okay. As I said earlier in the stream, it's Hollow Knight because, as we see here, is a new thing that gamers have been waiting for a very long time that I've been really excited about. And it was so monumental that the servers went down for quite a while. Let's see what her weapon's like. Aglaya. Algae. Electric damage dealt by allied units is increased by 10%. Don't need it. At the end of the action, recovers 5% of HP. Okay, that's pretty good. If the user has positive charge, electric damage dealt by them and their summons. Oh my god. Oh, this fucks. Shit. Now I want it. Ah, I can live without it. What is her regular weapon? What does this do? When attacking enemy units with negative charge, increase damage by 10%. Okay, that's fine. Like, the difference is night and day. Let's look at Dorka. I'm not pulling for her yet. And let's look at her weapon though. What is the Sylvan Elf? What does this do? Every point of mobility expended before attacking increases damage by 5%, up to a maximum of 10%. That's lame, actually. I mean, that's 2 movement. Good news! I have funds to get adult juices this weekend. Question is, which should I get? Follow your heart, man. If the target has negative charge, electric damage dealt is increased by 15%. Okay, that's pretty good. This is like the rifle version of the classified manuscript, which is the ultimate SMG for Cheetah MP7. Okay, the G28. And damage is increased by 5% when attacking targets with electric debuffs. Maximum of 2 stacks. It stacks? Okay, bro, your heart isn't going anywhere without me. Don't worry about it. OMG, wife mentioned? Yes. Speaking of wife mentioned, why don't we finally get into the story? Ends in 47 days! We're gonna be here a while. 404 found. I wasn't expecting this. Okay. There's a lot. This is a super major event. There's a lot of stuff. Am I going to be streaming this game weekly? I guess I'm streaming this game weekly. Okay, works for me. Fragments of Time. What is this? Oh, these are the achievements. This is different. This is different music than what I found at the start of the stream. Hold on. Why is the music different? There we go. There's the music, but does it change each time? It does. There's 2 BGMs. Okay, there's lo-fi and then there's... I gotta find the second BGM. They used both BGMs. There's also Diner Gate Jump. Why don't we get into the story? We'll do Diner Gate Jump later. They let us take the story at our own pace. This is bullshit. I liked reading the story interwoven with everything. And the supply stages. You know what? Fine. Let's get right into it. Dorka, Recollection Node 1. Oh, I guess we're doing Dorka first. I wanted to do Andoris first. Pun intended. No matter how many times the reverse simulations are done, these pivotal moments are indisputable turning points. Shape the future. Let's go. $47 days. They won't let you finish it in 1 weekend, May. Everything's time locked, time gated. We're just gonna come back to it every week and see what unlocked. Here we go. Sorry, am I late, Commander? They dropped a huge ass event and I get to read it all. Let's fucking go. Tomorrow I might pour a sippy and do this. Let's fucking go. I've just arrived too. I was the one who asked if you could help me sort through my neural data, yet I ended up being late. Hope you won't be upset because of this, Commander. You know what? You may not be my favorite, but I would help a fella out. If she came to me asking for help, I'd be like, yeah, sure, what you got, fam? Stop acting so overly dramatic, Dorka. You don't need to talk like that around me. Is that a challenge? Listen, the game won't let you. I can't hide anything from you at all, Commander. But you know what? Sweet talking like that was exactly how I got Big Sis to accept me into the team. How was that sweet talking? Such as? Oh when we finally met after so many years, she instantly pinned me to the ground and even held me at gunpoint as if I were an enemy. God, I wish that were me. I love the kind of woman that would just fucking kill me. You know, when I woke up this morning, I was like, damn, I wish some hot chick paints my brains all over some fucking hallway. And here we are. Sounds like you don't believe hard enough. I really don't. I'm gonna pace myself, so that way this event lasts as good as it should. That doesn't sound like a good start. Sounds like you need to play a new start.mp3. Thanks, Mooms. I had to jump through so many hoops to find 404's secret base. I guess it was fair for Big Sis to mistake me for an intruder. Genshin does the same thing? Bruh. Anyway, when I finally saw her, I immediately threw myself into her arms and cried like a baby. Then I recounted all the tragic backstories I had to go through. Vagrancy, displacement, no friends, no companions. And so Big Sis took me in as an intern. I mean, that's one way to guilt trip someone into letting you join. Seems that your promotion went smoothly. Maybe. Look at this fit. Look at this dork. That's why I call her Dorka. Look at this shit. Because I actually got gravely injured during a later mission, which made me look even more sympathetic. Fortunately, Big Sis saved me and truly accepted me. I'm not sure if that counts as going smoothly, but I was certainly very pitiable. I still don't know if I want to pull the elf deer women. Join me on Pixiv and pull them daily. I can see the gist. Now I suppose these little tricks are no longer of use after you've been officially accepted into the team. That's not entirely true. Big Sis isn't a heartless doll after all. Are you sure about that? Are you fucking sure about that, Missy? Even if the tricks fail, my very real and sincere emotions can still move her. Let's take a good look at the results of my neural records, Commander. Honestly, in like 50 years' time, if a doll asks me to check her neural records, I will be so flattered. Like, to just share your neural records with me is an honor. You'd think that those are closely guarded secrets, but okay. Alright. Time's precious, so let's get started. Let's see what we're up against. Go, Dorka! Data transmission normal. Neural recollection activated. Good work, Dorka. I've gotten a few seed pulls, not bad. Wait, isn't the new character's name literally Seed? That's of course. I've grown over the years, after all. You're a doll. You stay the same unless you get a new frame. See, but don't let your guard down. I know, Commander. Well, yes, but actually, no. Okay, let's ditch the water team. And let's see. Who's got Dorka on their support? Ooh, Tater says Andoris. But this ain't about her. Dorka, okay. Ooh, 2K's got Dorka. Holy shit. That was cute. No one else has Dorka. Alright, 2K's getting rich today. Did you give her a decent wet... What the fuck is this? Okay. You know what? That's fine. I also just realized I got the wrong weapon attachments. Oops. I was pulling for electric rifle because the G28 was a rifle and not an assault rifle in Girls Frontline 1. What level are these guys? Level 15. Scrap Gang. Very cool. And let's get them in position. There we go. Dorka can go last. Her name is Flora, but she's a robot named Seed, so she took the name. Ayo, Seed. Stun Seed. Don't spell it backwards. So yesterday the power went out. Just kidding, the power didn't go out, the internet went out. So the power may as well have gotten out. I tried to play Red Dead Redemption 2, a single player game, but it wouldn't let me because you need to be connected to the internet to play a fucking single player game. Thanks, Rockstar. God. I normally avoid big AAA titles, and now I'm reminded why. Bro, power out is much worse, I agree. But the internet went out for over 24 hours, and the internet actually came back on about an hour ago. So I'm glad I got to stream today. Very cool. Let's get some more story. We got lore. Beep. The projector in the meeting room dims. Belle, standing at the front, lowers the remote in her hand and stares at the other three. Oh hey, it's 4:16. That's it for today's debriefing. Good job, everyone. There'll be no group activities for the rest of the day, so take this opportunity to get some rest. Remember, training scheduled for early tomorrow morning. You drive a freaking slave driver, you. Alright then. Guess I'll do. Nikki immediately leans back in her chair and falls asleep within seconds. Andoris chuckles and gives her a gentle pat on the head. Yawn? There's no yawn command. I don't yawn on stream that much, because when I'm getting exhausted and tired, I just end stream usually. Kukluk lets out a huff at Mekti's hopeless figure. Never motivated at all during training, yet always the first to slack off. Yo, literally me. End stream? Okay. If that's what you want. Customer is always right in matters of taste. They want me to end stream. It's the equivalent of being booed off stage. Have you ever been booed off stage before? It is soul crushing. Like, oh my god. If you want to do worse than kill someone, boo them off stage. Because they go out of their way to prepare a performance. And to boo them off stage it's beyond humiliating. You know, like how statistically speaking, one of the biggest human fears is public speaking? You're gonna scar them for life, or worse. They're never going to get over it. It is incredibly fucking damaging. Which is why I think Corey Maliope had a point when he was talking about how, like, being nervous on stream, it's normal. Let me put it this way. I don't have any respect for people who essentially are very disrespectful to streamers while they're live. I can understand constructive criticism, but if you're just being a dick, you deserve to get banned, like IP banned from Twitch and all online internet. I don't have any respect. Understandable. Have a great day. Anyway, y'all wanted me to end stream, but unfortunately for you, you're not the fucking shareholder. Hearing that, Dorka jumps out of her chair and runs up to Kukluk with her hand raised. I'm motivated, big sis. Is that a Dante from the Devil May Cry series reference? Let's go training, shall we? Unless we're counting this commission. It's been ages since we last trained together. Didn't you guys literally just finish training? Besides, we just highlighted the lots of my shortcomings during the debriefing. I can certainly improve upon them much more effectively if Big Sis is there to instruct me. You are such a fucking sim. Oh my god. I'd hold her. Well, it's a good thing that you're this motivated. I need to see Vector today, so I don't have the time. Fucking rejected. Why? Between me and Vector, I'm obviously more important. Oh my god. What does any of this have to do with who's more important? Team B will be out on a mission tomorrow. Tonight's the only time when both Vector and I are available. With Team B now we're on the right track, I can't wait to see Leva's reaction during our next communication. Right, those two hate each other, it is great. As Kukluk heads out, she notices Dorka following tightly behind her. Confused, she halts her step and looks back. Dorka also stops obediently. Well, if you're occupied, we can call it a night here, Big Sis. But in that case, promise you'll train with me tomorrow? There's a team training scheduled for tomorrow anyway. We'll see once we conduct practical training. Kukluk leaves the meeting room. Dorka stomps in frustration as she watches Kukluk's shrinking silhouette. I can't speak. Why can't I be Team B's leader? Oh, so you want to be separated from Kukluk all the time? Okay. Why can't they just make their own mission plan and stop bothering Kukluk? You want to be Team B's leader, Dorka? No! I was talking about the mission plan! If you're talking about Team B's mission plan, it needs to be drafted with the specifics of the commission in mind. For example, the routes of several missions Team B has taken recently have passed by our base. Not only can they stop by for a rest, but we will also have some joint training sessions with them. Team B came over? Yes. I happen to have a recent mission plan from Team B on hand. You should take a look at it if you want to know more, Dorka. Before Dorka can answer, Andoris has already sent her the entire package. Torrents of data gush into Dorka's neural cloud and clog up her processing thread. Okay. I find that to be a lot more amusing than I probably should. Like, information overload for these android girls explained in detail like that. I really like that. Give me more story elements like that. Feeling the excess heat produced by her core going into overdrive, Dorka rushes out of the meeting room. I'll go to Rookie since Team B's here. I'll check the document later. Right, Andoris has insane processing potential. Dorka hums as she skips across the hallways, heading toward Team B's rest area. I haven't seen Rookie for a long time. I wonder if the idea I gave her last time worked out or not. Any case, building a friendship is no easy task. I need to comfort her nicely. Mood. The door to the rest area is open, and Rookie's silhouette can be spotted from far away, along with her and Vector's voice. For a moment's hesitation, Dorka sneaks up to the door and increases the gain on her audio module. Let's try it out, Vivi. It's a limited edition. It was quite a hassle for me to get it from the underground brokers. I'm trying to look cute on you, Vivi. I think I'll pass. It'd be a waste to give such a cute thing to me. No, it won't. See how it matches it perfectly with your hair color? Come on, Vivi, just give it a try. Well, if you insist. Okay, it's on. See how cute you look? I knew it'd look great on you, Vivi. It was worth pre-ordering it as soon as it became available. You should wear this during your meeting later, Vivi. Oh, shit. Wouldn't that be unprofessional? No way! Well, okay if you don't want to wear it if you find it awkward. After all, you look cute either way, Vivi. Really? Of course, wasn't that obvious? Judging by the sound, Rookie's pacing back and forth restlessly in the room. Hey yo, Tommy Wiseau? Don't get me started on that! Look at that cute little blush face! I haven't seen that blushy little pouty face. You know, I never understood the appeal of blushing pouty, cute blushy pouty, until I saw it in real life in college when my ex did it to me once, and I'm all like, you need to do that more. She didn't do it much more. She did it on special occasions, and I'm all like, I should not be getting pleasure out of this. That client in the last commission was so out of touch, or was he out of time? You only pointed out all the potential worst-case scenarios because you were in charge and being responsible. How dare you question your attitude? You're enabling her! We should have Ku Klux blacklist that PMC guy. There's no way we're taking another commission from him ever again. Okay, I'm used to it. Besides, you already stood up for me back then. I'd only calmed down thanks to you. Then I guess I'll pardon that guy since you said so. Wow, quick turnaround. Speaking of which, remember that fashion store we passed by during our last outing meeting? Their storefront was so stylish. Which one? You have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? I took a photo. Give me a second. The moment shattered between Rookie and Vector continues from their rest area. Well, Dorka crouches outside the door for a moment before quietly standing up and leaving. Rookie and Vector. Looks like they've gotten closer. Well, yeah, they're right next to each other. Never mind. Aw, she looks like she's gonna cry. So much for Team B's leader. After leaving the rest area, Dorka wanders aimlessly around the base, grumbling and complaining as she does so. Seriously, what happened between Rookie and Vector? Those of us in Team A just went on a mission, albeit the mission that might have been a long one. But how are they behaving completely different now? Shouldn't Rookie be worrying about not getting along with Vector? Damn it! Rookie and Vector's relationship used to be just like mine and Big Sis. How come it's suddenly just me? Skill issue. Dorka furiously kicks the supply container lying in the hallway. I'm the only one chasing after Big Sis like a fool. All upset, Dorka stands idly for a moment before bending down and clutching her head in dismay. Ah, screw this! What should I even do? Damn it, damn it, damn it! How did Rookie do that? How can I get closer to Big Sis? Oh my. Oh my. Suddenly, Andoris' voice can be heard from behind. Before Dorka can turn around, Andoris walks over and crouches in front of her with a smile. What's the matter, Dorka? Didn't you say you were going to Rookie? What are you doing here alone? Did you two get into an argument? It's not that. I'm just upset because I didn't get to train with Big Sis. Say, Andoris, I've been part of 404 for so long, so how come my relationship with Big Sis hasn't improved at all? Even Rookie and Vector are getting along now. I have no idea how she managed to— Seemingly reminded of something all of a sudden, Dorka remains in her crouched position while she inches towards Andoris and leans into her ear. You've been following Big Sis all these years, right, Andoris? Surely you'd have some way to help me improve our sisterly relationship. Give me a moment. Searching for related information. Oh my god, she's just that fucking Grok AI if she was good. This is Grok AI if Grok was good. I'll die on that hill, thank you. Andoris keeps smiling but stops moving otherwise. Oh my god, she's in processing mode. Andoris? Andoris? Game over, Solid Snake. A warm smile remains on Andoris' face, but she offers no answer. I think she crashed. Oh no. Forget it. I'll stop bothering you. I'll just look it up myself. I found something. There's a lot of tangential data. How much is left after sifting through them? Please go ahead. Best ways to strengthen bonds with family and friends. Traveling together is the top pick. Cooking meals that the others enjoy is also a good idea. Other recommendations include inviting them out to dinner or celebrating memorable occasions together to bring back fond memories. Oh my god. I didn't realize something. I'm not allowed to complain about AI search engines now because that's literally what Andoris is. God damn it. I've played myself. Fuck! It's okay. Traveling's a no-go, nor is the food that's a big deal for us dolls.
Skill issue.
God damn it. You stop that, you fucking clanker-loving cogsucker. Fucking cogsucker is the greatest insult to AI I've heard ever. How many? Let's see. Yeah, clanker-loving, wire-back, flippin', snappin', electro-charge. I need to assemble a compendium of AI insults. I need them in my life. I feel like they are going to come in very handy. Despite, you know, this is literally a projection. I claim to hate AI, but Andoris is my wife. So, don't worry about it. Did we get a core text-to-speech today? Yes. It was okay. It was, you weren't quick enough. It was during the preview section. I don't think you were here for the joke. Memorable occasions. It's gotta be that day then. Yep. Soon it'll be the anniversary of me joining 404, which also makes it Sisters Reunion Day between me and Big Sis Kuka. I'm such a genius. Yes, that was all you. Thank you, Andoris. I'll go make preparations now. No. Before Andoris can finish, Dorka has already excitedly jumped up and rushed off. Still crouched in place, Andoris blinks. No need to thank me. Aw. Thanks, wife. Let's go gambling. We're gonna go gambling. We need this. We need this in our life. Let's go gambling! Oh, fuck. It didn't work. It didn't work. It's okay. Like I said, we have enough premium currency to guarantee her. I'm not worried. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Fuck yeah! Now I don't have to pull her ultimate weapon. I mean, her ultimate weapon's really fucking good. But now that I have her purple, it's not a priority. That's pretty good too. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. This was actually good. This, we take those. This, I'll take this. This is really good. Like, now, the plan is, if we don't get her purple weapon from her banner, it has a pretty good chance of dropping from the weapon banner. See, 75% purple with a 1/3 chance of it being the one in question. And we're guaranteed a purple every 10 pull. So, or rather, we're guaranteed a purple with a 75% chance of it being the one we want. So with a 10 pull, every 10 pull is a 75% chance of getting the purple. Now, the elite weapon, this, instead of a 50-50, it's a 75-25. And while this is indeed fucking incredible in terms of the description, hey, 2K, we still don't have, whoops, that ain't it. We still don't have, we don't have Dorka yet, but we are moving right along in the story. And we're actually doing the story. And it's gonna be okay. We're using your Dorka because you're literally the only friend of mine that has pulled Dorka so far. I want to change the team. We're changing team. You know what? Let's go sicko mode. Let's bring out Ku Klux. Wait, let's bring out Team 404. Wait, no, I don't have Andoris. We can't bring her out. Okay, forget it. Let's put Ku Klux over there. Who can go multiple times in a turn? Oh yeah, Perry the MP5 can go multiple times in a turn. Where is she? There she is. And who else can go multiple times? Ulrid can go multiple times per turn. Okay, we have the multiple times per turn gang. Let's do it like that. So I brought my fountain pen to work today because I knew I was gonna have a meeting and factory tour with one of the other department managers today. But turns out my boss, who was supposed to also be with me in the meeting, had to flake at the last possible moment and said, just go without me, you know where it is? And I just straight told him I actually don't. And he said, all right, so once you exit the building, when you cross the street, walk down towards the train tracks, past the train tracks, and then on that building, you should see a door that requires a keycard access. Just badge in, you should have permissions, and then it'll be the first door on your right with a double windows. For once, I did not get lost, which is awesome. I was worried about that. But when I went to open the door next to the double window, it wouldn't open. I looked through the window. No one was in the office. I'm all like, crap. How do I get in? Oh, we gotta do more. Let's do more. How do I get in? So next to the door, next to the double window, was a door that led into the factory area. Oh, hey, look, more story. I'll do this in a second. I'm rambling. Well, there was more factory, and I'm all like, if I just stick to the safe zones, I'll be fine. I'm already wearing PPE and stuff. I go in and realize, oh, there's a second door to the office. And I'm just waiting in that office for 20 minutes before realizing he's not showing up, is he? So I just get up, head back to my office and meet up with my boss again and say, hey, yo, he wasn't there. And he's like, wait, really? And I said, really? I'm here. So it turns out both boss and manager got conveniently whisked away during that meeting time. So we rescheduled it for tomorrow. So I guess I'm bringing my fountain pen tomorrow too. But that didn't stop me from jotting down in my notepad using the fountain pen. And I gotta say, I'm now understanding 2 appeals of fountain pens. Those 2 appeals are as follows. 1, they take almost no pressure to write with. Whereas like a regular pen, you have to press down on the paper. With a fountain pen, you just lightly touch the nib to the paper and it's writing. It glides along the paper surface and you're writing with it. You really don't feel the need to press the nib into the paper. It just writes on its own. And 2, the inherent smug look of superiority that just adheres itself to your face when you're using it. That's it. I'd make you feel my nib. Do you even have a fountain pen? See, I did the commander's orders perfectly. If you want to compliment me, Commander, I'll need to first make sure Big Sis is here to hear it too. So I can only compliment you in the presence of 416. Okay. Saves my breath. Your frame's outstanding performance played a big part in how smoothly the data sorting went. Listen, I was kidding. We're complimenting you anyway. That's a compliment, right? You just complimented me, Commander! I hardly know her. Does it also mean I'm becoming more and more like Big Sis? I've always wanted to become a super elite doll like her. Just upgrade. Upgrade yourself. You can do it. Just sneak out with a bunch of money. Rob a bank, and you'll afford the upgrades. Is that why you joined 404? Out of your admiration for Ku Klux? Of course the commander would have guessed that. It's only that, despite Big Sis accepting me into the team, I felt like I was never part of it for the longest of times. Was it because I was the last to join? It always felt like Big Sis Klukai was much colder towards me than all the other members. Maybe it's because you were in full simp mode 24/7. I don't think that's the reason. As such, I started by following Big Sis wherever she went, just so I could stay close by her side. I even penned a Ku Klux observation report. Fancy a look, Commander? Stalker? I hardly know her. But also, I put the Stalker games, like the GOG versions, on my throne. If you want to get me the original Stalker games, and that'll be fun, I guess. I'll pass. Ain't nobody got time for that. Besides, doing so will only push her further away from you. Eh? Really? No way! Stop following me around everywhere I go. Are you a mallard still in the imprinting phase or what? See how Big Sis gave me such a cute nickname? Bruh. Never mind. Let's keep going. I'm starting to wonder if your relationship ever improved. I see exactly where Ness looking at based on those mountains movements he came into. Oh, these? Yeah. Alright then, if you say so, Commander. Let's see for yourself. Listen, since I can't change my expression in game, I use my mouse movements. It's just a natural extension. What's wrong? I just remembered something that happened when I first joined Squad 404. I got too impatient during a mission and ended up messing up several times. Not only did I fail to help Big Sis, I also dragged her down. What a terrible memory. Now it's the things you fear the most. Women? Yeah? Baseball, huh? But things are different now, right, Belka? Of course! Remember to praise me if I do things right, okay, Commander? 2 large baseballs, huh? I'm pretty sure they're larger than baseball, huh? Baseball, huh? God. I'm not gonna explain baseball, huh? You can find baseball, huh? If you apply yourself. Also, no pity to ya. Just to spite Core, who may be lurking. And let's take Nugget. There's a reminder that baseball doesn't exist. What do you mean baseball doesn't exist? Baseball totally exists. Baseball's real to me. There is baseball, and I'm tired of pretending there's not. Okay, I had baseball, huh? That's the joke. Okay. Silksong. I'm gonna say this more than once. As the one and only Hollow Knight hater on planet Earth, if some motherfucker buys me Silksong, I'm gonna stream it. And I think the funniest thing would be if I actually enjoyed it. Silksong, huh? Literally everyone's playing Silksong right now, and I'm like, I do not. I didn't like Hollow Knight. But if I somehow enjoyed Silksong, that would be the funniest fucking shit ever. I would... Here's the thing. What I don't tell people is that you hate Hollow Knight more than I do. No, you don't. I went into Hollow Knight expecting to enjoy it. I actually wanted to play it. It looked like a game I would enjoy. Turns out I was fucking wrong. And as one of my friends told me, it's okay to be wrong. Wow, that's not all the enemies? Okay. Go, throw your firework. It just works. I win. It's okay to not play Silksong. In fact, a lot of people couldn't even get it because the store page crashed. In any case, that's enough for now. I need to take my first Bezos break of the stream. The Bezos break is to make the stream ad-free for everyone by running 3 minutes of ads and just straight up pausing the stream. So if you feel like you're gonna miss some content, you're not gonna miss any content. Don't you worry. I got you, fam. In any case, I'll catch you all in 3 minutes. Get up, stretch, grab some tea, grab some food, grab Silksong if you really want to hurt yourself, I guess. And I'll catch you all in 3 minutes. We didn't win. We never win when we go gambling. It's fine. See what we get anyway. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Okay, that's alright. They're Doritos. These are just gonna be Doritos. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Okay, that's fine. Aw, dang it. This is lame. This sucks. Everybody got Andoris but me, and it makes me sad. Okay, we could still... Wait, there's more story. I want more lore. Give me the story. It's okay, 2K. You'll get Andoris before me, probably. A few days later, outside the maintenance room. AKA, you're afraid of her Why do Stop making fun of people's fears, man. It's not cool. As soon as the door opens, Dorka pulls Andoris in with her excitedly. Dorka, wait. Dear! Where are all the custom motorbike parts that just got delivered? Let me see them! Wait, why does Deer have motorbike parts? Deer is busy adjusting something at the repair table, but he pauses his task upon hearing Dorka. He retrieves a large box from behind him and places it onto the table. Here, all the parts you ordered. I checked them for you. They're all good. Take a look for yourself. Surprises, presents! Anniversaries are all about them. Gifts for Big Sis. Of course, they're not cool. They're heated. Motherfucker. Dorka hops over to the table. Right as she opens the cardboard box, she suddenly hears Mekti's voice behind her. Dear, remember when I asked you to bring over the... Huh? Are there so many people here? Mekti! Why are you here? Mekti glances warily at the box of anime figures behind Deer, making sure that Belka has yet to notice it. Yo, literally me. I just happened to walk by. Really? Of course. I was just gonna ask what's the gift you asked Deer to bring you. I heard something about an anniversary. While doing her best to change the subject, Mekti shoots a glance at Deer, signaling at him to hide the box of anime figures he had smuggled in more carefully. How could you eavesdrop on me? Who's eavesdropping on you? You're the one being obnoxiously loud. If everything's good, I'll head back to sleep now. Please wait a second, Mekti. Huh? Compared to me, we have a doll even more familiar with leader here. Are you sure you don't want to consult her opinions, Dorka? Who needs her opinions anyway? Mekti will only mess things up. I think Andoris is onto something. Look how Kukluk has put up with her for all these years. You must have something going on that we don't know about. What are you even talking about? Fine, I'll ask her. And so she asked her. Oh, you want to celebrate the anniversary of you joining 404 with Kukluk? It's Sisters Reunion Day, thank you very much! Whatever you call it. But if you're going to Kukluk directly without plan of an anniversary party or something, it's definitely gonna outright shut you down. You know how prickly she can be. Unless... Never mind. Let's go to her as you usually do. Oh, you might want to change the name. I doubt the outcome will be any different. Oh, I just need to pester her until she agrees? Gotcha! I'm an expert at that, goddammit! First time I've seen someone say that with such a straight face. What do you know? It takes determination to get close to Big Sis Kukluk. I can't elaborate further. Anyway, you have to keep this a secret, or I won't be able to give Big Sis a surprise. You dare slip up, I'll... Dorka quickly stares in the direction of Deer. What now? Thought I wouldn't notice, huh? You little smugglers. We can talk this out. More like, you shouldn't talk when you're not supposed to. Otherwise, I can't guarantee that Big Sis won't accidentally discover your figurines. In that case, Dorka, who helped Big Sis uncover Mekti's contraband, will certainly be rewarded. Okay! I swear, as long as Kukluk doesn't string me upside down on a target and puts 9 megs into me. Keep my mouth shut. There you go. I only got a few days left. I need to hurry up and get the gift ready. Let me see. Custom parts. Dorka excitedly rushes towards the cardboard box on the table. Sweet, cardboard. Hell yeah. Up next, level 18 enemies. What we? Oh right, we're cleaning out her Nero Cloud. Like how I still need to clean the kitchen. I unclogged the drain. Counts for something. Okay. So up next, ice. Oh, thunder, fire. Pretty much one of everything. So let's get Mossy Nugget. Let's get Sabrina. And you know what? Why not? Let's get freaking. Where's the 4th slot? Oh, it's back here. Gotta do. That's fine. No healer, no problem. They're only level, like, what, 19? Easy clap. They're gonna get easy clapped. 18, actually. I remembered. I also realized it's the 2nd week in a row I've had to postpone my Mario and Luigi stream. I actually forgot where I left off in the game. I try to put the stream title in my schedule so I don't forget. Otherwise, I will have so much trouble coming up with the stream title. Stream titles can be hard. I changed this stream title like 3 times before I settled on this one. And I settled on this one the last minute. I think if anybody was in chat before stream started, he may have seen me change the stream title multiple times. I forgot what the other titles were, but that's okay, they're not important. I settled on this one. I have made my decision. And I guess that's how I'm doing things. Over the weekend, I watched Wild West movies, and I never really got to talk about them. But I didn't even get through all of the Wild West movies I wanted to. We only watched 4 of the 9 movies. Joke's on me for thinking I could watch 9 movies in one weekend. In fact, we only did it on Sunday. It's fine. I'm thinking this Sunday we can continue it and do more movies. The thing is, though, Corbett and I are watching The Expanse together, and I'll have to ask her when she's available. So that way we could get time to watch it, as she is busy. Usually. I mean, she streams on Sunday. And after she's done streaming, I have work the next day. We may not get to watch The Expanse after stream. I'll have time before stream, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna want to stream or if I'm gonna want to do more movie night. Which, you know, movie night's nice. What's also nice is a crippling gambling addiction. Let's go gambling! Oh my god! Okay, it's 50-50 time. Did y'all absorb my streamer luck? Because I noticed this morning y'all were posting getting really good shit today. Here we go. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. They jump scared me with this. This is not the blonde wife I was expecting. Not that this ain't it, Chief, kind of, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. That's okay too. Aw, dang it. I mean, this is more Doritos. Aw, dang it, they're gonna save it for the end. God damn it! I lost the 50-50! It's fucking Vepley. I got Vepley. I'm not even sure if I have V6 Zeppeli. I probably don't. But okay. Okay, I guess. The next one's guaranteed. We could at least fortify Vepli. Let's at least see what I got. So disappointed to get Vepli, even though my appreciation for Vepli has increased since I've done her lore. Where is she? Okay. Oh, V3? Holy shit. Overzealous is now applied before the attack instead of after. Increases damage by 30% when doing her ult. Holy shit, that's actually insane. Okay, because this is also a debuff that stacks with her other abilities. Okay, that's actually really good. What the hell do these do? Movement debuffs get 100% crit. Okay. 2 or more targets are hit, gains additional movement. That's not too bad. What's next? If I moved a lot, applies movement down. We just get that anyway. Movement debuffs applies movement denied. So any movement debuff just denies their movement entirely. If only one target is hit with her ult, it stuns them. Holy fuck. Wow. Okay, so V6 Vepli might actually be a force to be reckoned with in terms of movement denial. I mean, she can deny my movement. So, I'm surprised she doesn't have the... Oh, she does. Never mind. I didn't realize it. The tiny frame. Like Nugget, you see. They're the same height. Heck, even Nugget is slightly taller than Vepli. I noticed there's 3 frame sizes. There's tiny, there's mid-size, and then there's big. And I will say, I like all 3. I believe Ulrid is still the tallest. Yes. I like this. Let's continue the event, shall we? Okay. Yep, it's the next level. Bruh, you don't like Beeg? It's banned in your server? Your flavor of Beeg is banned in the server. There's a big difference. That's like saying, it's like saying pizza's banned. It's all like, no. Pineapple pizza's banned. All other pizza's okay. Except I love pineapple pizza, so that was a shitty analogy. What's the matter, Commander? I always wanted to ask. Why is your attitude towards Mekti completely different than everyone else's? I mean, just look at her. He's a lazy, good-for-nothing freeloader who causes Big Sis so much trouble, yet still gets all her special attention. I don't think that's what Mekti set out to do. Fine, I'll admit it. I'm a little jealous of her, just a little. Even though Big Sis would never admit it, I've always treated her as the most important family member in my life, you know? Why can't I be that special companion? Why can't I be the one that comes to her mind? Why is Big Sis always acting so distant from me? I want her special attention too. Isn't this par for the course for all little sisters? I wouldn't know, I'm not a little sister. Norka, it's totally normal for you to admire Kukluk, but getting overly obsessed is detrimental to you and your neural cloud. I get it, Commander. But I just don't want to be separated from my family. Can't relate. If thinking about it this way makes you feel better, it's actually a sign that Kukluk trusts you so much. She doesn't feel the need to watch over you like she does the more problematic members. Ayo! Eh? That's how you see it? I never thought of that possibility. No wonder you're the commander. You keep being so considerate, I might end up falling for you, Commander. Of course, I do like you a lot already. Listen, if you want to fall for me, I'm just gonna stick my leg out and you're gonna trip. Thanks, but I'll pass on that. Giga Chad mode. I don't think I can handle it any better than Kukluk. Outstanding move! Since you're still in the mood to joke around, that must mean we can continue sorting. Of course! I can continue at any time as long as you're ready. Heyo, it's me. Hey, I'm Ness, but you can call me anytime. No, you actually can't call me anytime. I am asleep at very rigid hours of the night. If you try to call me between 9 p.m. and 5 a.m., I will not answer, because my phone will be set to DND, and I will be asleep. Let's get Kukluk in here. Where is she? There. Happy? Your Ku Klux here to party. Actually, you know what? Let's put her down here. And let's get Faye. Faye can hit everybody up there. And you know what? Let's get Papa Shot, because why the hell not? So we're gonna have Ku Klux run everyone over. Faye can go, and just like that. Easy game. Alright. As we continue autoing the event. On Monday, to end the day, to celebrate his birthday, my friend and I went out to a bar very close to my house. Now, this is dangerous because I did not realize there was a bar within walking distance of my house. I've driven by this bar many times, and I'm all like, I never realized. I just don't pay attention. So, that's fine. And this bar serves oversized food and go heavy-handed on the drink portions. I ordered one whiskey just for sipping, and she filled the whiskey tumbler. That whiskey glass was full, not half full. That thing was like 80 to 90% full. Do they deliver? I'll deliver. But for better or for worse, I think him and I are going to make a point to go there slightly more often to hang out. I will have made a third place for myself, and I will continue this bar story after. You know what? No, while I'm rambling about the bar story. So, we haven't hung out in forever. I usually only see him for his birthday and New Year's. So, hey, Uranium, we're talking about the bar. So, I only see him for New Year's and for his birthday, because I remember his birthday. And he got a new girlfriend, and I got to meet his girlfriend. And she's Ukrainian. And when she got flustered around me, or just wanted to give me a hard time, she just started speaking fluent Ukrainian at me. And I just nodded, and I'm like, yep. And after she was finished, I'm like, you see, the only downside is that I took Spanish in high school, but it's been so long, I've since forgotten all of my Spanish. And as I was saying that, she just like scoffed and like looked away, like, get a fucking load of this guy. Now do it back in her in Japanese. I almost did. Next time I will. I didn't, because I in many ways similar to a pirate carrying like 20 single shot flintlock pistols on his person. I am nothing but one-trick ponies. I can't unleash all my one-trick ponies at once. This is why I don't hang out with people very frequently, is because I feel like I get really boring after the first 5 or 6 times. Or less. This is why we can't be friends anymore, because I don't take anything seriously, and I just tell the same jokes over and over again. Anyway, another routine training session. That's it for today's training. Good job, everyone. You're free for the rest of the day. Remember to treat tomorrow's commission seriously. Joker, I hardly know her. It's true, goddammit, May. That's how you know you're a real one. Moments after Ku Klux announcement, Dorka immediately makes a 180-degree turn and is about to leave. It's not the first time she's done this. Recently, be it after a training session or a debriefing session, Dorka would depart the moment she's dismissed instead of pestering Ku Klux as she usually does. Your MREs came in today? Ayo! I hope you like them. Dorka, you stay here. Huh? Forced to stop, Dorka smiles awkwardly at Ku Klux. Big sis! Is there anything wrong? Didn't you want to train together? I happen to be free today. Right! I mean, with Big Sis instruction, I can certainly improve a great deal. Fiji. Dorka reveals a troubled expression, gritting her teeth while glancing at the clock. Only 10 minutes left before the delivery time she agreed upon with the underground broker. As for the package, there are more accessories for the motorbike, naturally prepared for the Sisters Reunion Day. It's not every day that Big Sis has the time to train with me, but... Got something on hand? Ku Klux closes in on Dorka. You're real? Maybe. Suddenly, Dorka's communication terminal starts ringing at an untimely moment. Ah! Dorka hurriedly hangs up the call. She glances at Kukluk with a worried look, but the latter doesn't even bother to look at the comms interface and simply stares at Dorka with a scrutinizing gaze. It's nothing important. It's okay if I don't answer the call. Are you sure about that? I bet the underground brokers you got in touch with recently are impatiently waiting for your answer. No way! I still have time. Wait, hold on. By the way, that particular with the inflection is a actual Japanese method of communication. It's not just anime. I've heard it in real life. Broker? I hardly know her! What are you talking about, big sis? Kukluk sighs. I'm a rat fuck the chili mag? Just eat the whole thing. What? Okay. Your training drill tells me to rat fuck the chili mag. You know what? You are the only person I know who I would allow that. Live your best life. Taters, you will also learn in the chair force if you get MREs. You may get your MREs rat fucked. So what is rat fucked? You also just did 100k point. You know what? Fuck it. Okay. So I remember when Uranium told me he was gonna rat fuck my MREs at Offkai if he came, and I'm all like, you're not touching my MREs. I am going to lock my suitcase, and he said he'd pick it, and I'm all like, fuck you, you would totally pick my fucking suitcase. But in many ways similar to a rat. The rat fucking MRE is the equivalent of digging through someone else's MREs, or just a pack of MREs, opening them all, and only taking the good stuff and leaving behind all of the other crap. Like a rat just went through it and only went through all the MREs, i.e. rat fucking the MREs. I'm like, if you do that, I'm baseball, huh? Yeah, listen, while I wouldn't put him past him to do that, he'd owe me. He would totally owe me. I would have to get reimbursed. In any case, let's get back to the video game. Haven't you been going to brokers whenever you're free recently? I can't even spot your shadow during break time. Not to mention using every trick in the book just to pry more bike-related information out of me. I don't want the whole box. Yeah, probably. Just bring your own MREs. They last. Now tell me, what are you planning behind my back? Dorka nibbles on her lower lip, thinking that her carefully planned surprise has already been spoiled. Fortunately, the anniversary is only a few days away, so telling Kukluk everything at this point won't be that much of a problem. Dorka is completely unaware of her constantly shifting, troubled expression. Even Kukluk begins to wonder if she'd been too harsh on Dorka. You know, 404 doesn't completely prohibit you from ordering. Just as Kukluk is about to comfort her, Dorka beats her to the punch with her exclamation. Army giving us 5-year-old MREs. Don't worry, they're still good. If they were, as long as the temperature indicator on the box says they're good, they're good. For real, my boof does that with stuff like mixed candies or anything mixed. I'm just like, eat everything, bro. Yo, you got one of those? You got one of those, bruh. So, big sis Clue Guy, I want to celebrate our union together as sisters. For that, I've been bringing a gift. I decline. I haven't even told you what I planned for your anniversary yet! Please at least just listen to what I've prepared! I put a lot of time and effort into this! Well, that's what you've been up to, I see. Looks like you clearly haven't been allocated enough training. Motherfucker. So you gonna bring me a birthday gift to your birthday party on your birthday? The fuck's your birthday? You know what? You don't have to tell me when your birthday is, because I'll just fucking walk up to someone and say happy birthday and just give them a birthday gift. It's like, it's not my birthday. It's like, you know, not everyone celebrates their birthday on their birthday. So I may be a few days off. You're like 8 months off. I may be a few days off. A few, maybe defined differently by others. But we're gathered here to celebrate your birthday. And I got you a heartfelt gift. Please accept it. And that's how I can get away with not remembering anyone's birthday. The real thing is, I logged all my friends' birthdays into the calendar in my phone, and then I got a new phone. I like girls with a few extra pounds. For some definition of few. We're playing the game. Anyway, request denied. Don't even think about it. Big sis! Ah! Please don't go! You have a commission to accomplish tomorrow. You should get your maintenance done sooner rather than later. As much as it pains her, Kukluk pries Belka's shaking off her arm and turns to leave the training room. Big sis' absolute rejection was so cool. But isn't this exactly what Mekti said would happen? Although... Never mind, just go to her as you usually do. Now, you might want to change the name. I doubt the outcome will be any different. I like girls. Yo, same. I mean, if I had a nickel for every lesbian I talked to, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but I'm glad we could connect on the basis of we both like girls. So I just need to pester her until she agrees? Gotcha. I'm an expert at that. No way in hell I'm gonna admit she's right. But let's give it a try. It's all for Big Sis. She looks so determined. It's like Undertale levels of determination. While Kukluk is reading a motorbike magazine in the rest area, Dorka quietly sneaks up behind her. Did you know, Big Sis? You're the one who saved me when I was in a rut. Before joining 404, I was living a life of squalor and vagrancy. Who asked? That actually fit. I'm just trying to say that Sisters Reunion Day is super important to me! Please, let's celebrate our anniversary together, Dorka. This guy. Kukluk is the kind of girl to say who asked, straight up. Shut up! I refuse. During 404's commission. Do you remember? The day that we were united wasn't so different from now. It was also near the base, with you pointing a gun at me. Like this? Why am I not writing the script? But that day's very, very important to me. Not just that day, but every single day since we've reunited. They're all equally important. Which makes the anniversary extra important. Please, Big Sis, pretty please. As long as you agree to celebrate together, I promise to shut up about all this. Wow, she drives a hard bargain. Ah! That actually scared me. Before Dorka can finish her sentence, Kukluk points the muzzle at Dorka and quickly pulls the trigger, knocking out the enemy behind her. She's dead! Don't want to go back in the scrap bin. Focus on the task at hand! Hecti has fallen asleep on the beanbag sofa. Kukluk is servicing her trusted weapon, and Andoris is preparing her marriage with me. Good evening, Big Sis. Oh, everyone's around. Indeed, evening's a good time for rest. Right, here comes a nuisance. Big Sis, Kukluk, please! I prepared your anniversary gift. The gift will be heartbroken if you're just going to discard it without even taking a look. Just as heartbroken as I am. Dorka's vivid plea makes Kukluk turn her head around. Now she's forced to stare directly at Dorka's tear-filled eyes. No means no. It doesn't matter how many times you ask. Well, at least we found who asked. Although knowing Dorka is trying to elicit sympathy, Kukluk can't bring herself to say anything harsher upon seeing such a wronged expression. So insincere. You're still so insincere, leader. Meanwhile, Andoris brings coffee to the two of them. Don't try to plead for her, Andoris. It's Dorka's heartfelt wish, after all. He's put in a lot of time and effort into this, and it hasn't gone unnoticed by us. Maybe taking her up on her wish isn't such a bad thing, leader. Kukluk falls silent at these words. Seizing the opportunity, Dorka quickly wipes her tears, puts on a sweet smile, and leans towards Kukluk. I promise you'll love the gift, Big Sis. And I guarantee I won't cause you any trouble. I'll do exactly as you say. Please, we can celebrate our sister reunion day together, right? It's not some sisters reunion day. Eh? What do you mean, big sis? That was indeed the day you joined the team, but more importantly, it marks the proper formation of Hyde 404 Combat Team A. It's an anniversary that belongs to us all. You need to stop harping on this sisters reunion nonsense. If you insist on holding a celebration, keep what I just said in mind. So you just a celebration, right, big sis? Oh, yeah! I see you just agreed, right? She was right after all! Who? Mekti. Following Dorka's gaze, Kukluk locks into Mekti, still fast asleep on the sofa with a satisfied grin on her face and no signs of waking up. Look at this dude. No, it's nothing. I just knew Big Sis Kukluk wouldn't let me down. This must be our sisterly bond. Dorka quickly wraps her arms around Kukluk, pulling her attention back. Stop snuggling up to me. You're just like a squirrel. No, not even squirrels are as clingy as you. Get off me, you're making it stuffy. Imagine. What the fuck is that emote? Hold on. That is going so fast. Oh my god. Okay. Dorka happily lets her go and flashes Kukluk a big smile. Just you wait for the gift the squirrels prepared for you, big sis. Caught up in Dorka's excitement, Kukluk unnaturally clears her throat before turning around. As for how you're gonna celebrate, make sure not to go overboard. 404 is not a party company. You've had your welcome parties, no need to do it again. You have a commission on that day. No method of celebration is more suited to 404 than the success of the mission and all of us returning home safely. If it's the team's anniversary, then I shall prepare some drinks for everyone after our return. Do whatever you like. Anyway, stop pestering me with this from now on, Dorka. Roger that, big sis. I'll be sure to have the gift ready and hand it to you myself. Are you even listening to me? It's just a gift, nothing complicated. I've almost got it done. Forget it. After letting out a deep sigh, Kukluk leaves the rest area, but the look of excitement on Dorka's face lingers in her mind. Gift from the squirrel, huh? Baseball, huh? Where are we at? 6, 7, 8, 9. We're finishing this today. And tomorrow I'm gonna come up with a stream. We're doing this today. That's it. I'll figure something out. Long stream today. But we are also going gambling because my wife needs to be gambled for. Let's go gambling! It's fine. It's not fine, actually. The whole point of gambling is to lose everything before you finally win not as much as you put in. Okay, that's pretty good. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Hey! Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Yeah! Aw, dang it. Hey, yo, if uranium's here, we got 3 of them. Let's fucking go. The greatest handgun ever made. Fuck yeah! Let's continue with the event. I mean, this is literally the only thing available. Everything else has been closed. What the heck is this? Oh, this is the shop. Let me see this. We get a pink G36K with an extendo barrel. The G36K's barrel doesn't go out this far. This is like a G36 with an uglier carrying handle. This is like if the G36C and the G36 had a baby, and this is what it looks like. Honestly, it's, you know what? It's fine. What the fuck? UMP 9? Hey, Taters! UMP 9's in the game! Check it out! Okay. That's fine. Let's play the game. Oh, we need to do more. We need more gameplay. Yeah, I play the game for the gameplay. Is what I try to convince people. Okay. So we got... That's it? And any single allied unit eliminates 2 enemies in this battle? Well, shit. Where did Ku Klux go? He's just gonna annihilate everything in her path, and it's gonna be funny. Okay, let's bring her. Let's bring Tololo to finish the job. And Wawa, because why not? Actually, no. Ksenia, because she's not even gonna move. Check this out. I have a prediction. Ksenia's just not even gonna get a turn, because we're just gonna auto plow through everything. Unless there's 2 waves of enemies, and we can't kill them all this turn. We can't kill them all this turn. Ksenia gets her filthy turn. Fine. This is okay. We get to see Ku Klux bike without a helmet. That makes me sad. I want to see her with a helmet. Get this woman a helmet, please. As a motorcycle rider, you need a helmet, ladies. Everybody else just skip their turn. Okay. That's fine. Can we kill 4 enemies in 1 turn when Ku Klux doesn't have her ult ready? Well, there's 2. Bonk. Bonk. Hey. Bonk. Oh, I couldn't reach. Go, Dorka! So, Ksenia didn't even move. This is fine. So if I'm finishing this part of the story today, I'm wondering what kind of things I could do for stream tomorrow. If it, I mean, Girls Frontline stream, yes, I can do. I'll figure it out. I'll come up with something. No need to worry about it now. I'm streaming right now. Oh, it's level 7? Okay. There's more. A relatively shorter story. You know what? Let's get the handguns. Let's have an eco round. CS:GO players would know that, and I only know that because of Payday 2, actually. Baseball, huh? Alright. Let's have all the baseballs go first. I almost said baseball, huh? Actually, no. I did say baseball, huh, to my friend at the bar. He didn't get it. But then again, most of the stuff I say doesn't really get picked up. It's like I'm speaking a whole different language. Which, you know, given how I've spent my life on the internet, I do speak a whole different language than I'd imagine normies are used to. He's not necessarily normie, but he's a normie gamer. He's also a programmer. I hardly know her. I actually met him at my first job. Back when I thought making friends on the job was something you do at work. And it was a good demographic because it was just me, my boss, and him on the team at the time. And my boss was like older than me, but he was my age. In fact, he is my age for the most part. He's my age now. I remember when his girlfriend asked me how old I was. And I said, take a guess. And she said a number. Let's just say she said 21 for the sake of the story. She said 21, and I just smugly look at my friend and I said, well, I guess I'm 21 today. Ohayo, Nesu-san! Nesu Bikkurimaku-san! Ohayo, Nozomi 0219-san! ごめん。今日はドルフローのイベントがあります。そしてすべての物語を読みます。英語でいきましょう。It's the day of the long-awaited anniversary. Elka is already waiting excitedly outside Ku Klux's door early in the morning. I thought that was my phone! いいお尻おキューですねありがとう Her terminal beeps several times in rapid succession, but Dorka impatiently turns off the notification and continues to stare at the door. Anniversary! Anniversary with Big Sis! Standing outside the door with a silly smile on her face, Dorka is pacing around when the door opens and Kukluk comes walking out. Happy anniversary, Big Sis Kukluk! Big Sis, you look so cool today, as opposed to any other day. It's like you got this special aura around you! She's always aura farming. I see. Are you also looking forward to today's surprise, Big Sis? Let's complete today's mission first. Kukluk doesn't speak further as she continues to stride forward. Relax, Big Sis. It's just a little commission. We've done this so many times before. Nothing can go wrong this time. Never say that. Let me tell you a big secret, Big Sis. I have a little surprise for you in the rest area. It's got all the sense of ceremony with it. Let's head straight to the rest area right after the commission. Hearing Dorka's increasingly excited babble, Kukluk stops in her tracks, looking somewhat resigned. Have you not seen the messages I just sent you, Dorka? Eh? You sent me messages? I'll check right now! Dorka frantically opens her comm terminal, takes one look, and starts squealing in panic. No way! An emergency mission? Who the hell even takes on 2 commissions in the same day? About that, I meant to say, how can that Lemma be so heartless? Today's the anniversary of our team's formation. If she doesn't want to take part in the celebration herself, fine. But how can she throw us a last-minute commission like this? Let me take a look at the details. Lemma mentioned. Literally Lemma mentioned. Let's go. It's to suppress automated machines with malfunctioning IFFs. After carefully reading the commission request several times, Dorka looks up at Kukluk with eyes full of grievance. Can we have Team B handle this, Big Sis? I think they're entirely capable of dealing with this kind of task. Team B is on a way to other missions. Besides, you think the plan is something you can alter on a whim? Yes. I didn't mean that! It's just... Today was supposed to be our anniversary, but now we're stuck doing missions all day, potentially working overtime as well. There won't be any time left to celebrate together. If you keep standing around wasting time, then we really won't have enough time to celebrate. It's an E-rank difficulty standard rescue mission. Area of operations the same as originally planned, so it's a matter of doing it on the side of what we already had to do. 404's capability, we might be back by the afternoon if we head out now. So, you want to keep zoning out there, or should you go get geared up? I'll go get ready! No. Dorka's already geared up and ready to go! Let's move out, Big Sis! She's already ready. She's got her battle uniform on at all times. As dusk sets in, 3 dolls walk into the particularly decorated rest area. Being the first to enter the room, Dorka kicks the cardboard box by the door. Following a loud thud, multicolored string lights inside the box are thrown scattered across the floor. Dorka pouts and kicks the string lights away too. It's a surprise Dorka has prepared for Kukluk. All that's left to do is hang up the string lights on the walls of the rest of the area to make the atmosphere even cozier. Yet, the expression on Dorka's face now stands in stark contrast to the warm atmosphere she intended to create. Damn. Dorka. Andoris looks at Dorka with some concern. Mekti, being the last of the group to arrive, stretches lazily, grabs the nearest pillow by the door, plops right down on the pile of string lights contentedly. Finally, we're back. Today was so tiring. I don't even want to walk a single extra step. Dorka glances at the doll lying at her feet. She then picks up one of the string lights and walks up to the wall with a blank face, trying to hang it up. However, the long string of lights seems to have a mind of its own. Just as one side is secured, the opposite side would begin to sag and tangle itself with sections already hanging on the wall. Dorka grabs the hanging side and tugs at it impatiently, soon entangling everything into a knot. First, the emergency commission, then an in-person report at the request of the client. Big Sis left me just like that? What is this? Even these damn lights are working against me now! Dorka furiously throws the tied-up string light onto the ground, and she walks to the overturned cardboard box to get another one. One end of the long light string is pinned underneath Mekti. Dorka tugs at it unsuccessfully for a while. Mekti! Get up, Mekti! Don't go! I'm gonna wake up! Wake up! Mekti painfully opens her eyes. Me in the morning. Dorka? Is Klukai back? Why are you waking me up? Because of the string lights. You're sitting on all my string lights meant for decoration. Huh? What string lights? Mekti fumbles around aimlessly. Growing increasingly frustrated as she watches, Dorka ultimately shoves her to the side. Ah! Doll rolls to the ground, then bumps into the wall with a Finally awake, Mekti slowly shuffles to the beanbag sofa on the side and rubs a spot on her head that bumped into the wall. I'm so mean. Not my fault Kukluk was called away. Besides, he said she'll be back ASAP after the report's done. Ignoring Mekti, Dorka angrily goes back to the wall with the string light in hand. Seeing Belka's agitated state, Andoris gently shakes her head before walking up to her and helps her prop up one end of the string. Here, let me help you set it up. Dorka glances at Andoris and says nothing, yet Andoris answers with a smile and holds the string high up to the wall. Look, Dorka, how about here? Without waiting for Dorka's answer, Andoris carefully affixes the string light to the wall. Then she picks up another string and begins affixing the second one with a smile on her face. Soon, the blank wall is covered with colorful lights. Even Mekti, who's dozing on the sofa, can't help but open her eyes wide to gaze at the sparkling scene. Didn't expect this small rest area to look so pretty when decorated. What do you think, Dorka? Seeing Dorka still sulking, Andoris picks up the tied-up string light that's been thrown to the ground earlier and starts patiently untangling the knot. Day after, the tangled string light is returning to its original state. Andoris gently hands it to Dorka and smiles tenderly. It's all fixed up. I'm still mad! Oh my, are you still upset that Leader couldn't make it back in time? Dorka stomps her foot in frustration and lowers her head, clutching the string light in her palm. I didn't get upset because of Big Sis! She's just doing what she has to do per the client's request. It's her showing her sense of responsibility. She never slacks off, even on our anniversary. That's how cool Big Sis is. The ultimate cope. Indeed. Peter Kukluk has always been very cool. Seeing that Dorcas finally calmed down, Andoris takes the opportunity to pat her on the head. Leave her alone. Leva's not even here! Meech! We're in a very sad-ish, not very sad part of the story. I'm story reading today. I hope you guys like Girls Frontline because we're doing it. Let me get the shout out. You were playing the one game I hate. Check this out. Exactly as she's alone. But Leva's not even in the cutscene! She's not even in the game yet! Oh yeah, how was Hollow Knight? I hope you hate it as much as I do, just kidding. If you hate Hollow Knight, you're wrong. I'm the only person allowed to hate Hollow Knight. By the way, you should really go out and get free your frame service now, Dorka. You've been overburdening your frame the entire time during today's battle. You might exhaust your energy backup and end up in hibernation if you keep hanging around. Everything's settled here. It's okay for you to take a break. Good, hate me, fear me, huh? You're not John Hollow Knight. I don't want it! Maintenance will take too much time, and I won't be the first one Big Sis sees when she comes back! I'll wait for Big Sis here. She promised she'd come back soon! I see. We'll head for maintenance first then. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Andoris leaves the area with Mekti. Oh yeah, Mekti was awake. I thought she was still asleep. Having watched them leave, Dorka ponders for a moment and sits on the beanbag sofa and rests her head on her knees. Careful, that beanbag sofa's magical. You lay down on it and you're clonked out. That is an actual canon thing. in G11's lore, where the commander lays down on the beanbag sofa and he's just instantly clonked out like a light. Any moment now. Big Sis will surely be back soon. 5 hours later. I mean, I was just kidding, goddamn. An unusual calmness surrounds the base, only occasionally disturbed by the footsteps of staff echoing faintly down the corridor. But you hate me for Hollow Knight, hate me because you hate me? That doesn't even make any sense. I just hate Hollow Knight. Fine. We can fight about it during our Cheese collab. However, time goes on. The one specific sound Dorka eagerly awaits never appears. Almost midnight already. Dorka sinks deeper into the sofa. Bill stares stubbornly in the direction of the corridor. When will Big Sis Kukluk be back? Makes sense. At exactly 1:46 a.m., Kukluk finally rushes into the rest area. That's this weekend, right? No. Unless you want it to be, but we'll figure it out sometime. The surprise Dorka has been boasting about since the morning before us thus pops into Kukluk's view. The entire rest area has been decorated in a lively and cheerful fashion with colorful lights emitting a soft, bright glow and balloons on the walls, spelling out Anniversary. Kukluk subconsciously slows her footsteps and stares at the surprise Dorka has prepared for her. Suddenly, she spots the doll curled up in the corner of the room. Dorka? The doll in the corner does not respond. Kukluk hurries over and sees the doll is curled up on the beanbag sofa with her arm wrapped around her knees. Fluffy head rests on her arm, and her eyes are gently closed. The damage to her body has yet to be repaired. Several tears in her synthetic skin look somewhat frightening under the flickering light. Hibernation, huh? Oh my god! Andoris warned you about that. Kukluk leans over and gently pats her fluffy head. Don't cough. She only shows emotion when she's certain no one's looking. Kukluk gently reaches out and picks up the sleeping Dorka. You're heavier than I remember. Let's get you to maintenance. Kukluk is currently compiling last night's commission report in the meeting room. I'm looking, respectfully. Suddenly, someone knocks on the door. Before Kukluk can respond, a figure shoves the door open and rushes up to Kukluk with a look of grievance on her face. Big Sis! Yes? Big Sis! I heard you're back, so I came here right away! Are you working on something? I'm not bothering you, am I? Kukluk does not answer, but simply examines Dorka carefully. The doll in front of her looks clean and refreshed, clearly having undergone her maintenance. Were you planning to just hibernate in the rest area had I not come back last night? I just wanted to wait for Big Sis. Plus, I knew you'd be back when you said so yourself. Dorka steps forward and pouts in complaint. You did come back last night, so why didn't you wake me up then, Big Sis? Even if I was in hibernation, 10 minutes of charging and I would be right back up. That way, we wouldn't have missed our anniversary! In a whole day, why are you still thinking about that? Of course I'm still thinking about that! It's our sister... I mean, the anniversary of Team A's formation, after all. A once-in-a-year opportunity! Isn't it a shame to have missed it? Your noggin filled with nothing but anniversaries? With the kind of damage you've sustained, of course maintenance was the priority. But... Even if we missed out yesterday, all your decorations are still up, right? Tell Andoris and Mekti to come over in a bit, and we can celebrate again today. But it's just not the same! Not now. But today's no longer the anniversary! I've been preparing for so long. I didn't even get the chance to give you my present properly. Big Sis, do you not care about this at all? What does it have to do with me caring or not? Big Sis, you big dummy! Oh, wait, Dorka! Before Kukluk can react, Dorka's already rushed out of the room crying. Staring at the fading silhouette, Kukluk recalls Dorka's hurt expression just now and finds herself at a loss. 12250. Did I say something wrong? Yes. You, like me, you exclusively say the wrong things. Just like the following words, let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. It's okay. We'll get her eventually. We'll get her eventually. This I know. We're guaranteed. We're guaranteed. Aw, dang it. 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 It's been so long since I got one of these. I'm pretty sure I've maxed out the Nemesis. I'd be surprised if I didn't. I've been playing since day one, global. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. What the fuck? Not a single curve? This sucks. Ah, well. In any case, we would continue. Actually, we totally can't continue. I'm gonna do a run of Diner Gate jump, and then after this run, we're going to do a Bezos break. Go, Diner Gate, go! Yeah! This is the real game. I'm a gamer now. I'm a gamer who needs gamer subs. I've never understood the appeal of gamer subs. What is gamer subs? Is it just like an energy drink powder that's advertised by gamers for gamers? No wonder I don't really care about it. I'm a fake gamer. Can't even play Red Dead Redemption 2 when the internet's out. I think I managed to make the controls either a little easier, or I just got better at the game. I don't know. Oh god, they change each time. Oh shit. Oh. Donk. Yeah. I'm magnetic, so I just grab everything. I'm magnetic, so I grab everything again. Pretty much at the same time, you get caffeine-free version, so it's just flavored water. There's caffeine-free energy drinks? Isn't that like dehydrated piss? I wouldn't know. Anyway, you can't make me do gamer subs. Oh god, it's smoky. I've never been in, well, it's not that I've never been into energy drinks. It's that I've kind of sworn off energy drinks. I don't really do them. There came a point in college where I'm like, man, energy drinks, no thanks. And so I stopped. Also, the platforms are getting a lot more sparse now. I'm sure this is all part of the plan. This Diner Gate is jumping. Jump on it. Rocket! Yeah! Oh, shit. Bonk. Now there's enemies that shoot me. We got Dynamite. Please don't explode. Thank you. Ooh, spring. Boing! Woo-hoo! Woohoo! Oh, do I? Oh wait, that wasn't a platform. We're taking a Bezos break. I'll catch you all in 3 minutes. That was the fucking dumbest way to lose. I thought the side partition was a platform I could bounce off of. Spoiler alert. It was not. Don't watch the ads. Let's go gambling! Ah, it didn't work. I thought if I did it like right after the BRB, that it would work. It did not work. And now I am a fool. For I have gambled my life savings away. And for what? Aw, oh, dang it. Aw, oh, dang it. Aw, oh, dang it. Aw, oh, dang it. We got Nugget. We got Nugget. You know what? This is fine, actually. I'll take Nugget. I like Nugget. I like Nugget a lot, actually. Do you have time to post these papers or some shit like that? I don't know. Close enough. Welcome back, Platadu from Genshin Impulse. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. I like this. Aw, dang it. You know what? Doritos. We'll get our fair share of Doritos. It's fine. In any case, back to the story. We're getting there. The last one, I need to complete all of it. Okay. Works for me. It's hard to come by you getting so upset and throwing a tantrum. Almost forgot you were capable of these emotions. Fucking mood, dude. Any of my friends who have hung out with me at like conventions exclusively, they think I'm just a ball of positive energy even when I'm literally fucking dying. Case in point, Offkai this year. I have my unfortunate moments, we could say. I guess what I'm trying to say is that anyone with emotions has all the emotions. Nice ball! Thanks, you too. I know where you're going with that, Commander. That's also what I've been worrying about. Losing my temper and making a big fuss like that to vent out all my frustrations. Not cute at all. I also don't want everyone else to see me like that. Are you saying your usual lively and cheerful demeanor was just an act? Not exactly, but even I can feel down and sad at times. Then, it's just that those moments don't usually last for long. If I wanted something, I'd fight to get it right now and never let worries drag into the next day. That's one of my greatest virtues. That being said, don't you dare take advantage of that and give me the cold shoulder, Commander. Otherwise, I will get upset. Commander, please promise me that, okay? No, I don't think I will. Looking at Dorka's pitiable expression, I can't help but marvel at the expressiveness of her facial expression module. Mood. Of course, a well-behaved girl should be rewarded. I'm sure Kukluk also understands this fact now after being made aware of your true feelings. At least from what I know of her, she's not the kind of doll who would turn a blind eye to such things. You guessed it right, Commander. Vixis may look stone cold Steve Austin on the outside, but she's always been incredibly gentle and loving inside. So even if I might get a little upset, I won't actually blame her. Let's keep going, Commander. You should really experience that part for yourself. The ending? Oh boy, we get to experience the ending. You're such a bully, Commander. What the fuck did I do? What did I do? I am indeed exceptionally capable elite doll full of vigor, but you shouldn't be teasing me like this. There are three elite enemy units ahead. 3! Yeah? And? Do not worry. According to our predictions from sorted prior data, an adequate challenge will help you unlock your full potential. Alright. Plus, Kukluk specifically informed me that Dorka could easily win against these odds. Hey, that's right! Be sure to pay close attention to my gracefulness in combat, Commander! This is the creepy doll map. Just slightly... this is straight up the creepy doll map. Okay. Well, since we need to go all out, I need to bring out my A-team. Let's see... We're keeping Dorka, but... I know Suomi. Wawa. One more. There was one more. I could bring Kukluk, but I think on this particular map, that would not be the play. Harry the MP5's pretty good, but she lacks range. He's really good at single target damage, against bosses especially. I know Ulrid is incredible. Here we go. Now. Suomi, Ulrid. Wawa could... I think Wawa goes last. Yeah, Wawa goes last. Alright, we'll go with this. Uh-oh. There's 3 bosses. I feel like in the challenge mode, this level's actually gonna be hard. But these guys are... level 22. Oh no. Anyway. Go, Suomi! I really should put Suomi's swimsuit outfit on. But... even though I put other characters' swimsuit outfits on, I think I actually like Suomi's regular outfit more than her swimsuit outfit. And that's... funny. It's funny, okay? I find it humorous. She didn't even kill it with her attack. She killed it with a support attack. The ult! The ult was nothing! Oh, okay. This is fine. Well, we can't kill them all in one turn. Ulrid was supposed to attack multiple times in one turn, but instead she decided to ult in one turn. And now Wawa's on watch. I hope she is able to reach all the enemies. I love that flip. Okay. This works. Oh right, she actually... that didn't kill? How did that not kill? That is your super move. That always kills. You're like my #1 damage dealer. How do you not kill? What is this? Bonk. Okay, that killed. Bonk. That should have killed. That did not somehow. How did that not kill? Unironically, how did that not kill? That should have done mad damage. Did he have his shield up or something? It's fine. We'll burn him to death with a lantern. I think they sell that lantern in China, like as a limited edition promotional item. I'd like to believe that. If they did sell the lantern, I'd want one. It would be very impractical as a lantern, but pretty good as a decorative piece. I win! Okay. Let's just continue to the end. We need to beat this next level anyway. Commander! Why am I the only one here this time? Because you're wearing an orange suit. It's the orange. Holy crap. That's a lot of enemies. Not worried. This is still a good opportunity to test your skills in stealth. There's an overwhelming number of enemies, but they have holes in their defense. Kukluk did train you in the skills needed to deal with this, right? Maybe. Get to the finish line. Of course! I'll transmit the battlefield data to you in a bit. I believe that with your analysis and judgment abilities, it's best to complete the mission by exploiting their blind spots. I'll help you too, so don't worry. I understand, Commander. I want to be an elite doll like Big Sis, so I'll do my best to achieve that goal. Alright. Why don't I just kill everyone? I mean... I could go here. And then I could... Wait, how much movement do you have? 9 movement? Oh my god! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? Oh, I can only deploy her? Okay. Let's do it. Snooping as usual. This is the level of all time. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep. Baseball, huh? How's that for baseball? That's it? That's the last level? Okay. Goonie? More like good night. Oyasumim. You're gonna miss the ending, but it's fine. All done. Sorting's complete. You didn't look very happy. Dorka? Don't cry. I know you must have felt really wronged and hurt at the time, but the misunderstanding between you two has already been resolved. Seeing us embrace each other again still brings me to tears! Big Sis, Glue Guy's so lovely! I want to become a doll like Big Sis too! Literally me. Commander! What is it? Since you know so much about Big Sis, you must know how to do it, right? Please spend more time with Dorka and teach me, Commander! Alright, I promise, but you have to let go of me first. I can't breathe with how tight you're hugging me, not to mention how humid the air in the room already is. Despite saying so, you didn't even try to push me away. You actually care about me in secret, Commander. Maybe. Well, I suppose you wouldn't help me sort through my neural records otherwise. I see the Commander does care about me. Kukluk and I are the only ones who care about you. Then you should stop rejecting my affection. You're trying to double up with me and Kukluk? Like, do you want a three-way? Is that what you want? Deep down, I've always been scared. Scared of being disliked and abandoned. Scared of losing the family I finally got back. Scared of being left all alone. Don't worry. After that happens to you multiple times, you get desensitized, and then you say, fuck it, we ball. And then you just make your own fucking family. And that's what I've got. I don't got friends, I got family. Roll credits. Tribute to Paul Walker. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I will tell you all about it when I see you again. Which is why I kept following in Big Sis' footsteps. Not just because I admire her, but also to learn from her and better myself. Also, I could keep up with her. But, for the longest time, I felt I was doing nothing but growing further and further away from her, which made me feel even more lonely. Dorka looks a little gloomy, but never gloomy! It turns out she also experiences this kind of uneasiness. Yo, that's me. You still feel that way? If you promise me that you'll never abandon me, then perhaps I might feel better. There was someone in my life that had abandonment issues, and I straight up said, listen, I know how much it would mean to you if I said that if I promised I'd never leave you. But, I can't predict the future. All I can say is that I'm here, and I got you, fam. I don't talk to them anymore, but it's quite the binding promise, honestly, that I'm hesitant to make. Although Dorka flashes a smile of triumph for a brief instant, I can't tell if that moment was part of her usual scheming. Let me tell you a secret, Commander. You're the only one I'm telling this to. Not even Big Sis Kukluk knows about this. I've been very grateful that 404 came to the Elmo. Now I have a new family member. That's you, Commander. We just got fucking family zoned. It's fucking Jover. It's never been this Jover. There's no hope. You're now a precious part of my family. Well, I guess it's true. We don't got friends. We got family. So, please promise me that I am all you can't say that. You can't say that. No! No, you're not. You don't have the license to say that. No, you're not. No, Stop imitating Kukluk, see? Got him. You're the only one I can count on besides Big Sis, Commander. Time to get fast and furious. Walking out to the car, sunglasses on. Man, I guess it's really been a fast and furious Tokyo drift in these parts. Smash to black Linkin Park credits scroll. please, Commander, pretty please. Now that you're the only one who knows anything about me, if you still find me cute, would you please let me stay at your side forever? You know, there comes a point in the male fantasy where it stops being believable. The whole point of the male fantasy is it needs to be believable. And a clingy girl like this that actually cares and while yes, kind of insecure, very dependable and passionate, upbeat, jolly, and happy, and it says stuff like this, it's hard to keep the dream alive, is all I'm saying. That's what I thought. This is also how you got Ku Klux back then, isn't it? I'm privy to it. We're not falling for these schemes. As well you fucking shouldn't. I'd say it's at least a little different. It's an advanced version of pestering specifically to deal with the commander. Well, it's not working. God damn it! It worked. Okay. I guess we're stuck now. Yeah! How about this instead? Let's set today as our anniversary, Commander. That way, I can prepare a gift for you on this day next year. Will you also prepare something to surprise me, Commander? Dorca's eyes sparkle with sincerity and a hint of mischief, revealing as much of her enthusiasm as her little schemes. Like a spell being cast on me, leaving me with no choice but to nod. But a well-behaved girl deserves to be rewarded, and she doesn't ask for much, so let's keep this bright smile going. You encountered a bright smile. That's a Mother 3 reference. Oh my god. This is the portrait we get. Squirrel's gift? Okay. Baseball, huh? That sure is a baseball, huh? Give me the story. Give me the story. I want the story. Tell me how they made up. Dorca is huddled in a corner of her tiny room. Her quiet sobbing can be heard escaping from the Jesus Christ. Ensconcement? Who makes these words? I have never seen this word before in my life. I know what it means. That's the cool part about being fluent in a language. You can know what a word means and have no fucking idea how to say it. Escaping from the ensconcement of her squirrel-shaped pillow. How did it turn out this way? Did I never belong here? Was I never meant to join 404? Big Sis doesn't care about me or our reunion. She doesn't care about me at all! As Dorca cries her heart out, she stands up and slams the squirrel pillow to the ground. No, not the squirrel! A squirrel! Screw squirrel! Out of context, that sounds just so dumb. It says, he hates squirrels! She hates me! Next, Dorca snatches up all the squirrel plush stickers and mallard toys lined up on the desktop and fiercely throws them into the bin by her feet. I'm done! I don't want any of this anymore! I hate squirrels! I hate mallards! I hate you, Big Sis! Damn. Dorca shoves all the squirrels and mallards into the paper bin while tears well up in her eyes. Then she drags the travel bag out of the closet and begins packing her belongings. I don't want to be here anymore! I'm leaving today! Right now! I'm leaving right now! After a while of tearfully packing, her travel bag has been stuffed full. Still sniffling, Dorca hoists the bag onto her back and takes a few steps towards the door. Suddenly, she reaches into one of the pockets and pulls out a bullet casing. Perhaps due to it constantly and carefully polished, the bullet casing shines with a mirror-like gleam. It's the bullet casing Big Sis gave to me. I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. I don't want anything. Dorca raises her hand and intends to throw the casing into the bin as well. However, after a few minutes of standing idly in the room, the casing still tightly clutched in Dorca's palm. Sir, a second phase member has hit the GFL2. Who? Who the fuck is joining it? It's Andoris, isn't it? It's because fucking Andoris is in the game. So now all of the Ada mummies are gonna capitalize on that and be all like, oh, okay. God. Pippa? Of fucking course. Okay, well, I hope she likes it. Realizing her reluctance, Dorka throws herself onto the bed again and bursts into tears. Suddenly, knocking on the door can be heard, followed by Ku Klux's voice coming through it.
Are you in this room, Dorka?
No! I'm not!
What are you talking about? I can hear your cries down the entire hallway.
I'm not crying! Same, it seems that Madi_En actually had an account and played the game. He's at level 46. Oh shit. Okay. That is a good amount of time into the game, actually, if you're level 46. Like that, I mean, yes, once you hit level 60, you just forget that the game has levels. But honestly, level 46 takes some dedication. She's been playing for a while. Like, level 46 is more than a month of consecutive play. I would know because the first month of the game, with the Sojourners event, the level 40 boss was kicking all of our asses because all of us were capped at, like, level 30 at the time. Because none of us could get that high to beat the boss. We had to beat the boss at, like, level 35, and it was wild. I managed to do it. I may or may not have used a cheese exploit of the AI, but hey, a win's a win.
You're crying right now.
As the sobbing inside the room seems to have subsided, Ku Klux awkwardly raises her voice to speak.
Alright. Stop crying. It was my fault last night. Given that I agreed to celebrate our anniversary together, I should have woken you up even when you were hibernating.
Hearing Ku Klux's apology, Dorka, who had almost stopped crying, burst into tears again.
Big Sis, you've always been like this! You never cared about me! Or my feelings! You're always so mean to me! You never team up with me during our training! And you always deliberately avoid me!
Overcome with emotion, Dorka sits down on the edge of the bed, tears rolling down her cheeks.
I don't want to be here anymore! Big Sis doesn't like me anyway! You don't care about our anniversary! I'm leaving far.
With the bag on her back, Dorka furiously stands up and is ready to leave through the door when suddenly she hears Ku Klux's voice with a much colder tone coming from outside.
You think you can come and go as you please? I am Hyde 404's leader, and you are one of its members. You're not going anywhere without my permission. So scary. But I'm gonna leave anyway.
With a bag on her back, Dorka abruptly opens the door. Seeing Dorka appear before her with eyes filled with tears, Ku Klux is stunned for a moment before immediately reacting.
What are you doing with this big of a backpack?
Dorka takes a step back under the pressure from Ku Klux's gaze. She retreats into the room and slams the door shut. Yet before the door closes, Ku Klux catches the sight of the mess going on inside the room. Damn. Inside the room, Dorka throws herself back on the bed and begins to cry softly again. After a moment of silence, Ku Klux starts to talk in a low, unnatural voice, unlike her normal way of speech. Elka. Actually, I was quite surprised that you came to 404. Never realized that I was that important to you. Nor did I think that 404 was a good place of belonging for you. But You've proven to me with your action that keeping you in 404 was the right decision. Big Sis? Even though you've got a long road ahead before becoming an elite doll, despite still being so noisy and clingy, you have indeed grown. I can be strict at times, but I'm not completely insensitive. Your efforts haven't been lost on me. As Ku Klux finishes her monologue, silence returns to the room.
Man!
Holy shit. I think I've only seen that side of Ku Klux before exactly once. In Girls Frontline 1. I forgot when. I genuinely forgot that she was capable of that, actually. Holy shit. Every one of these stories has its way of just blindsiding me in a way I don't expect. And I was certainly not expecting that. God damn. Okay. Let's continue. With her tears finally stopping, Dorka sniffles before slowly taking a few steps forward and reopens the door. Ku Klux stands stiffly outside, seeing Dorka staring at her with tears streaming down her cheeks. Ku Klux can't help but feel a little awkward. Big Sis. Oh, you've been caring about me all along. And why did you neglect the anniversary of our reunion? Ku Klux lowers her eyes and remains silent for a moment, as if weighing her words. At last, he raises her head and looks at Dorka earnestly. I know you've placed a good deal of importance on the day of our reunion. However, the exact date of the reunion, or the day we choose to celebrate it for that matter, doesn't really matter in my eyes. The fact that we've reunited is far more precious than any celebrations or commemorations.
They're happy in the first half, not gonna lie.
As long as 404 is still around with us in it, as long as we can still go on missions together and I'll return safe and sound, then that by itself is the best way of honoring our reunion. As she finishes, Ku Klux awkwardly clears her throat. He then retrieves a box from behind her, stuffs it in Dorka's hands, and immediately looks away. Here, for you.
For me?
Dorka's eyes widen as she frantically holds onto the box, completely flustered. Yes. Take a look.
Yes!
Dorka quickly unties the bow wrapping around the box. The lid of the box pops up to reveal a wooden carving of a squirrel. Motherfucker. The squirrel clutches a pine cone and sits with its head tilted back in the center of the box. Although the carvings are somewhat rough, the squirrel's expression is vividly lifelike. A squirrel? Dorka props up the wooden squirrel in her palm and stares at it in disbelief. Did you hand-carve this yourself, Big Sis? Indeed. The best gifts are ones either you do yourself or otherwise money can't buy. See, I recall there was a VTuber that I really, really liked. In fact, I cite her as my indie Oshi before I became a VTuber myself. I forgot what the commemoration was. I can't remember if it was her birthday or some other celebratory stream that she was having. But given how I was a whale in her community of sorts, I, by a long shot, donated the most at the time. I was later beat out by someone else, but you know what? I'll take the L. In any case, I wanted to do something special for that celebratory stream. And part of me was like, I've blasted her with gift subs and Twitch bits a lot. And I decided I wouldn't do that for this stream. Instead, I'd do something different. Something that I don't want to say actually matters, but something that, for lack of a better word, is more intimate, more creative. Something that really shows that I actually give a shit, instead of throwing money at you. At the time, she no longer used it anymore. She no longer uses it anymore, but another VTuber composed a theme song for her on piano. I was actually there when the song was composed. And it used to be basically her opening, ending theme for stream. And it was played on piano, and it was conveniently played in C major. And at the time, I had bought myself a kalimba. Said kalimba, it was a fleeting thought. I still have the kalimba, it still functions perfectly fine. And I had the thought, I just need something on the rainy days to help keep me from spiraling into depression. Because for those who don't know, clinically diagnosed major depression and living with it is a bitch. And just playing a kalimba, not even playing it well, just playing it okay, good enough for me. That was alright. I learned how to play the freaking Undertale theme on it, you know, just once upon a time. That one, we all know how it goes. But I decided, you know what? I was playing along on my kalimba and I realized, wait, I can play her theme song. And sure enough, I recorded myself playing her theme song on kalimba. It took many takes, but I managed to do it, and I sent it to her. She was very thankful, and I was very embarrassed. I was nowhere near as confident as I am today at the time. But she actually, for the opening of the stream, she played my kalimba version instead of the regular piano version, and I've never told this story to anyone before ever, but that has always been a core memory for me. And it will always be a part of me. One of the better parts of me, I would say. So, seeing the hand-carved squirrel, I feel it. Honestly, I do. Okay, never mind. I don't know who this is. It's fine. Fine. A present for the squirrel. Very nice story, though. Thanks. I'm no longer in her community. We've since went our separate ways. I do wish her the best. And honestly, based on what few tidbits that I've been exposed to her, for lack of a better word, against my will, because I don't follow her, and she no longer appears in my feed in anywhere, she seems to be doing just fine. And I'm happy. That's awesome. A present for the squirrel. Motherfucker. It's rather tough. I did it casually in my spare time without putting much effort into it. You don't... I knew it. Big Sis cares about me after all. With traces of dried tears still visible on her cheeks, Dorka breaks into a big smile and throws herself into a tight embrace with Ku Klux. You! Don't hurl yourself at me like this all of a... I know. Big Sis Kukai's the best. I love you the most. And what's with all these squirrels on the ground? And mallards, too. I had no idea you collected mallards. It doesn't matter. What is a mallard, anyway? Dorka giggles as she looks at the wooden squirrel in her hand and hugs Ku Klux even tighter. This squirrel Big Sis gave me is all Dorka needs. That was adorable. That was adorkable. I like that. Let's get our rewards. And we actually have enough time to do the supply mode as well. Should be open. Yep, it's open. I have enough tickets for it. We're gonna go gambling first, because what kind of event stream would this be without gambling? Okay. We just burned some more gambling, but you know what? They gave me premium currency up the wazoo anyway. Ah, dang it. 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 I've already maxed this. I like this, but... Ah. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. That's pretty good. Okay, that's fine. As we go back to the supply mode. Oh, they're level 30. Things are spicing up now. Instead of Dorka, we are going to be switching to wife. Which wife is that? The one we're trying to get. Spectators. Who also fucking got the algae. I'm calling it algae. Oh, hold up. Ayo, taters. Don't think I didn't notice that you transmogged it to be its default setting. That's pretty good, taking a note from my book. Keep those looks intact. Where are the enemies? We could use someone with movement. Hey, look, you've got movement. Hey, look. Cheetah MP7's got movement, but she ults differently. That's not the kind of movement. I transmogged it with the pink version. My disappointment is measurable, and my day is okay. But this is not quite what I had in mind. Understandable, have a great day. I have been bamboozled. You got me. You got me. This is gonna be the lineup. Wait, I don't need a healer. Andoris is the healer. Go, Faye. Okay, Andoris. You know what? Wait. There we go. Oh, wow. Oh, she charges everybody. Oh. Woo. I like that. Okay. My VTuber journey has been quite, in many ways, similar to the Who. It has been quite the amazing journey. I never, like... Oh, wait, what? Mouse, please. There we go. Okay, good. She's using her whirlwind attack to attack multiple enemies. I think multiple enemies are going to spawn. But it's fine. Oh yeah, attack twice, then ult. I built you to do that. She normally can't do that unless you have a special key that allows that. I believe with the keys on her, she's able to go into front mode if it's still the bear boss. Well, it should be the bear boss for a third time in a row. Gunsmoke this weekend, I'm not really looking forward to it. It's gonna be harder for me to do Gunsmoke at work because my shithead supervisors finally caught on to my 30-minute bathroom breaks, and he didn't tell me about it. He instead pulled one of the other managers into an office and whispered it quietly to her, like talking shit behind my back, thinking I couldn't hear him, but I could hear him. And I'm like, I've reported you 3 times for talking shit behind my back, and you keep doing it. I really hope someone punches your teeth in. In fact, given the life he's led, he's the brawler type that gets into fights. And he used to be a bodybuilder, so I believe it. I really hope his 65-year-old frame gets into another fight and gets what he fucking deserves, which is all of his teeth punched in. Because if he could barely speak, serves him fucking right, because he talks way too much. He's literally your lead-poisoned boomer, is how it was described to me. He likes hearing himself talk, and he especially prides himself on always being right. Truly a class act, outstanding citizen, the exact kind of person you'd want to be around 24/7, I know. But enough about him. tomorrow stream, since I'm kind of doing everything on stream. I think tomorrow... Oh my god. Oh, that is beautiful. I need this. I need this in my life. Oh my god. Help! Help! Let us continue. We're gonna complete all these, and then we are assemble at the target area. Well, we all have high movement, so let's do it this way. Same team. No sound effects on the positive charge? Alright. I think I'll need an electric team to really reap the benefits of all she does. But I'm getting Andoris. I'm definitely getting Dorka too. But I feel like, given the direction the game's heading, I don't feel the need to get any of their ultimate weapons. I've told myself I'm probably not getting any more ultimate weapons because I'll just get their purple weapon, and if for some reason I can't get their purple weapon from their banner, I'll use the ultimate weapon banner and get their purple weapon that way. However, if it comes to a point like Springfield where I didn't get her purple weapon and I got her ultimate weapon instead, that's just a win. Like, I'm not gonna complain about that. I don't have a purple Springfield, but I have the gold Springfield. Alright, I almost forgot that freaking Bullrid has crazy movement. Oh, don't block me. You blocked me. You're a sumbitch. You're dead. Easy game. What other funny stories do I have? Over the 3-day weekend, we watched spaghetti westerns. And we watched 4 movies. We watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, The Cowboys, and Tombstone. Those were the 4 movies. Notice how Tombstone is the only movie that doesn't start with the. Which, you know, isn't necessarily a bad thing. 4 completely different Wild West movies from 4 completely different decades. And honestly, every movie had their own style and merit to them. And I can safely say I liked them. I liked all of them. If I had to pick a favorite, it'd be The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. That one was my favorite. It was good. If the movie is good, it's good. Let us continue. We're gonna complete the supply mode. We will... Yeah, we'll complete the supply mode, we'll go gambling one last time, and then we'll end stream. That's the plan. How's that? Put you out. Put you out here. Let's get Diane again. She has crazy good movement. Oh wait, you could just go to the left? Never mind. Put you up. There, that works. Ice? Okay, let's get Dushivnaya. She does ice, like, really good. And then, just for fun, Wawa, even though... You know what? No. We don't need Wawa. We could use... Nugget? Nah. Wawa. We'll bring Wawa anyway. He doesn't have the movement, but I forgot to set the turn order. You know what? It's fine. Because... First turn, go here... And then I'll just let the autoplay do the rest. I just wanted her to ult and get everyone buffed first. Flare! The pocket mortar meme. That's a good one. Somebody posts like, behold, pocket mortar! And then the next comment's like, that is a completely different shell with the mortar. That won't fit, bud. And then he just shoves it in anyway. Easy way to self-detonate. That's fine. We never get to see the aftermath, but you know what? If it fits, it fits. I'm not one to complain. I feel like while... Okay, hear me out. I'm about to cook something stupid. I feel like not getting any doll dupes is a good way to make the game have a challenge to it. Because notice how my 416 isn't stupidly overpowered. By not giving in to power creep, you get to experience all the dolls and still have the game be at least just that little bit more challenging. And while, yes, your DPS isn't as high for the DPS check that is Gunsmoke Frontline, it's high enough. Case in point, mine are high enough. The only time I would go for V1 is if the duplicate is such a good benefit that it is almost too good to pass up, and if I intend on using that doll a lot. Like Perry, the MP5 for example, Wawa, Suomi, they were like those two used to be my A team, the Ice team. I'll have to look into their abilities. She stares directly into my soul and makes me the good kind of uncomfortable. If that makes sense. Any girl staring at me makes me slightly uncomfortable, but the way she does it is like, help? But at the same time, I don't really need help. But at the same time, help? Wait, I need Mossy Nugget for this. And last but certainly not least, there's a couple water. Who does water? Tololo, you're up. Okay, 1, 2... like that. There we go. He self-diagnoses her positive charge. Very cool. Okay. He just waves. I like that wave. I really like that. The wave animation. That's one of my few real-life emotes, i.e. I wave to people as a sign of communication, because that way I don't actually have to say hi to them. I think the people at work are understanding that I am a socially awkward introvert. Finally. And they're like, yeah, they can tell I'm doing my best. So, that's alright. I'm fortunate that this week is a shorter work week, only 4 days thanks to Labor Day. And it is what it is. We got Friday tomorrow. After stream, I am going to talk to Meech about a cheese collab potentially this weekend sometime. The problem is the times of the cheese collab. It'd either have to be it'd have to be Sunday morning or early Sunday afternoon. Those are the only times that would work for me. Otherwise, I'll get it on schedule for next weekend, probably. By the way, this upcoming Sunday morning is the Formula 1 race. They are in Italy. Monza, the Temple of Speed. They easily reach over 200 miles an hour at this track. It is the fastest track on the F1 calendar. Lowest downforce settings. Like, they go balls to the wall. It's insane. I've always liked watching the Monza race. I mean, there's a lot of races that I've always watched. The irony being I'm gonna say it. Brazil has the best racetrack. I have never seen a bad Brazilian Grand Prix. And I've been watching Formula 1 for 6 years. I know, right? Fake fan. Sometimes the Monza Grand Prix, it can be okay. Sometimes whelming, sometimes a little underwhelming. The Brazil Grand Prix is always absolute cinema. Every single time, guaranteed. Huzzah! A man of quality. What, Brazil? I don't want to go to Brazil. But, hey, if it's good, it's good. That's the funniest shit ever. If somebody buys me Silksong, I will stream it. And it will be funny seeing how much I suffer. And that I don't like Hollow Knight. I'm the one person in the world, on this planet, that genuinely does not like Hollow Knight. And in being that guy, hold on, water, thunder, ice. We already have a good team for this. Let's rock and roll. In being the one person that hates Hollow Knight, it would be the fucking funniest shit ever if I hate Hollow Knight but like Silksong. That would be so dumb, but I am not denying the possibility. I don't think I finished my thought earlier. I went into Hollow Knight genuinely believing I would love it. I thought I would love the game. I thought it would be great. I thought I'd see in it what everyone else saw and think it's the best game ever. And after 10 hours, I realized I'm never touching this game. You would have to pay me to touch this game again. Meanwhile, nearly everybody's been streaming it in anticipation for Silksong, and I'm assuming pretty much everyone is streaming Silksong. And if you look down at the title, I am also streaming Silksong. Andoris is my Silksong. She makes my silk into song. I don't know where I was going with that. We'll make it make sense. We'll fix it in post. Basically what I'm trying to say is that while yes, we don't have the UMP sisters in the game yet, I am elated that Andoris is in the game. And I'm going to get her. It's guaranteed. It is written. There is a 100% chance of acquisition. The math don't lie. And if there's anyone who knows how to misrepresent mathematical statistics, it's me. Oh god, it's Creepy Doll. We're actually fighting Creepy Doll. When I said that when I said the Creepy Doll map, I should have looked at the enemies. This might actually turn out really bad for me. Because she disappears. Oh, but she's right there. Huh? Oh, Andoris tried to move, but the doll got her. And, oh, the turrets. The turrets got her. Okay. Yeah, Andoris took one for the team. That's fine. Because everyone else can gang up on Creepy Doll. That's fine. For the level 60 challenge, I'm gonna have to assemble a special team for this. Because Creepy Doll was the first ever event boss in the game. And fighting her sucked due to how underpowered we were at the start of launch at Global. Sojourners was supposed to be a later event. We were never supposed to... I mean, chronologically speaking, we were never supposed to get Sojourners until later. But you know what? I'm happy we did, because that was an extremely strong start to the game and story, and Sojourners being like, holy fuck. Oh, we're done. I win. Well, that's supply mode done. I guess we'll just have to check back in a few days. Let's see, that's in 4 days, that's in 20 days, that's in 6 days. Okay. Frontline Survivors is in 4 days. You know what? Yeah, we'll just come back next week. Let's go gambling one last time. How about one more for the road, Murray? Let's go gambling! You know, it turns out that failed 50-50 was not pity, like not even soft pity. So can I really be mad about that? That was just a straight up 0.6%. This is also fun. Getting a 0.6% that early, honestly, it doesn't really happen. Thanks, other blonde wife. I made that joke already. The OTS-14 Groza is an ugly ass gun. I do not like how it looks. But I like how this looks. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. That's fine. Aw, dang it. Okay, just some Doritos for today. We'll take those. Well, that's it, I guess. We'll head back to my room. GG. Thanks for coming. Today, did more than I thought I would. I didn't realize we would complete the event. Now, depending, I just might... I'll talk to Meech, and if he responds, tomorrow might be a cheese collab. Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. Don't count on it. If it's not a cheese collab, it'll just be either more Girls Frontline, or maybe Gunsmith Simulator, I don't know, but we're definitely streaming tomorrow. In fact, I might Might mix it up with Mario and Luigi tomorrow. Now that we're done with Girls Frontline. For now. Definitely Girls Frontline next week, though. Because the event's going and more stuff every week. But that's how it be. So that's stream today. Thank you all so much for coming. It was nice. We got to get the first part of the story. We got Andoris. We don't have Andoris' story yet. I am so looking forward to Andoris' story. Like, I genuinely want to know how she is and what her story is going to be like. But until then, that's it for Girls Frontline for now. Why don't we go say hello to Giddy Gila, who is playing Sakana of Rice and Ruin. She's going to be streaming a while because in Japan time zone, she can go for longer streams. And that's just how it be. So, spoiler alert, Giddy Gila is someone who I'm trying to get a cheese collab together with. The only problem is time zones, because she lives in Japan. But he is Chaos Gremlin, literally Gremlin. Are you Silksong? You know what? Yes. That could be it. In any case, I'll catch you all tomorrow for more stream. Thank you all so much for coming, and I'll see you next time.